streaming.
Oh.
Don't know if it's working or not yet, so.
I see it! No, I don't. Oh, is it?
I want you to.
Oh, it is.
I want somebody to tell me how the audio levels are because.
The Best Buy.
Yeah.
Uniform.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kmart tracks! Yay!
I got your Discord things in there so we can tell who's talking when.
Are we? Am I missing something here?
I don't know. Are you?
I am.
I don't know. I'm in Discord just talking. So, is there another?
Blue, that would be better die.
That's all. Does everything sound good though? Like, do I sound good?
Nobody knows.
Somebody. Okay, you're gonna get muted if you're just gonna just blow into the microphone.
I'm finally talking. Yes.
Oh, we got a voice reveal here, ladies and gentlemen. You saw it here first. Android Center has a voice.
Wow.
Yes, I do. I'm not.
He actually has a voice.
Yes, I do.
Now I'm just gonna
You think I'm just gonna hide behind freaking text speech longer?
Okay, is there a reason
I need to turn off my fan.
Is there,
I'll be right back.
Yeah, turn that off. Alright, so I think everything is Gucci with the stream. I just want to make sure, does it sound
It's
okay
hot in here, but I did it for the stream.
Okay. Alright.
Wait a minute.
I
Is
just wanna
that a
make sure.
Smart Sense water? No, it's not.
No,
It's
it's
a
not.
great
It's
value.
great value. It's the enemy.
Ah!
I don't have a camera near me
No!
anymore.
You betrayed us.
I don't have.
You can still ship it to your house.
That's true. Hit up Westview
I got Shopperway Max.
No, you didn't.
I do.
Do you
So
really?
for being VIP member, you get like 1 year for free.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, if you become a VIP member, you get 1 year for free.
They did not have that before.
I don't know.
That must be a new thing, because they definitely did not have that.
I mean, at least when I started, they had that, so I don't know.
And if you have Rite Aids in your area,
Yeah, they're all over the place.
do you know what their store brand is called? It's called Big Win.
So, anyways,
Rite Aid closed like most of their stores in my area.
Yeah, most of ours closed too.
That's sad.
And here's the funny part. So the one I went to the most when I was young, they built like a few years ago. They built a Walgreens right next to it, and now everyone knows why it closed. Because the Walgreens was literally across the street.
I just realized that I actually have a chat.
yeah, you do.
On YouTube that I have to like
Yes, you
watch.
do.
And looks good.
Best Buy, Best Buy.
Best Buy. I love my Best Buy.
It's gonna be interesting.
And my Google.
I'm doing something. I'm gonna say something shocking. I don't know if I even want to do YouTube poops anymore.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I'm thinking about revitalizing my channel.
Why?
Because it's dead.
There is no. When you go from making YouTube poops to something else, there is no revitalizing that. YouTube poops is the peak of your career, and then after that, you're done.
I'm thinking about doing commentaries.
I'm sorry to hear that Team 7 channel.
Wait, what did he say?
He said his local Kmart was on the list.
Oh, darn. Yeah,
my local Kmart was on the list like freaking. My local Kmart was on the list like 7 years ago.
Well, that seems to be a common theme tonight. Is that their local Sears or Kmart is on the chopping block because, yeah, their Sears today filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and are closing 142 stores. I don't have any of the news articles open.
142.
So, yeah.
Real question is, what's going to happen to Kmart Guam?
Nothing.
I
The
don't
final
think-
frontier.
I
The final
think,
frontier.
I think they make too much money for anything to happen to them.
Yeah, I think
honest.
they're
Nothing's
just
gonna
gonna
happen
get.
to them.
I think they're just gonna be simply bought out or something,
Well, I mean,
and then they'll just retain the name but have different suppliers, different everything, and obviously cut Little Caesars.
well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to let it happen. Unless we can get together a GoFundMe page to buy Kmart from Sears Holdings.
I think I don't know. I think it's still a major brand still in this market. I think eventually they're just gonna get purchased in a bankruptcy auction,
Or Jonas
or
is gonna
maybe they'll be purchased and they'll get to reopen during the bankruptcy.
or
Like they'll finish up the sale and then some of them will reopen.
or
Just
Jonas
like
is
how
gonna buy it
I think
and just keep
just
them
like
all open.
how Gordman's, how they closed all their stores and then immediately reopened them.
Product placement. They're not paying me to drink this. I just opened a Mountain Dew on the camera.
Oh yeah, I see.
Diet Pepsi Wild Cherry.
Oh man, what's this song called?
You have it on your
It's-
screen.
I know. I'm just kidding because it's Sandstorm.
Oh.
So
The Rudy Sandstorm. I heard that at Kmart once.
it
It was all the
around-
way. It was all the.
They play
Okay,
it all the
this is
time.
a funny story. It was all the way in like. It was all the way in Michigan. It was like I forgot, but it was like this one store in Michigan where at the front you could see the original label scar, but for some reason, and it quite frightened me. I think they had mold on the walls, on like in somewhere in the clothing section. After I visited that year, they closed in October of that year. I visited it.
Hmm.
The first and only purchase I made from there was a pair of pants, some earphones, and a t-shirt that came with a free pair of headphones. Yes,
Fast
there
Eddie
are
is gone.
t-shirts.
No, he's
Yeah.
not.
What? It
Well,
wasn't-
not entirely.
He's not
yeah.
gone. He's still on top. He is still in charge. This is as far as I know. Unless
Technically, he's not. He's actually just the chairman.
he's in charge.
He's still in charge a little bit, but like, he's only a chairman now, so someone has to step in as CEO.
And I hope it's soon, and I hope it's someone who actually cares.
It's gonna be this
No,
guy.
they said I did.
Actually, I don't know anything about business management, so if I did it, it would totally like feel even worse. But
Well, hey, jobs.sears.com. Okay.
looking for a CEO.
Jobs.bw.com.
Here's my Kmart sign. This is
Careers.fye.com.
This is from Kmart 4445, Moon Township, PA. That's my pride and joy right there.
There was already another Kmart in Moon Township.
Have they done anything with the Moon Township store yet?
Nope, it is still empty.
And that sign is still proudly displayed on the highway.
What?
I mean, okay, so let me explain. So I think what happened after they closed, the little roadside indicator, not the actual sign, but like, they just left it.
Oh, not the side that's facing the road though. They covered
Yeah.
that side. They didn't cover the side that's like facing the parking lot. So from the actual from the boulevard, you can't see the sign. Yes. Hey, Nate's here. Like that Nate guy, Nate.
That
Oh, is he
Nate
really?
guy. Oh no, it's just a second channel.
Oh.
Oh
They
man,
still
it's
did.
not the real him then.
Is it really not?
Tell him to join the Discord server, or at least get Wally to.
Yeah, Nate. if you are, I haven't talked to Wally in a while. I've been trying to get a hold of Wally, but he hasn't been answering me. I know he's been going through some rough stuff lately. So
I have Wally on my Discord.
I didn't know he had a Discord account.
He does, and he's friends with me.
Let me find. Does anybody have like the Discord invite link? Because I can't find it.
I have it.
All right, send it in the YouTube chat.
Oh no, I don't. It won't let me send one.
No.
I think it's because of your settings.
No.
Press the.
It's definitely
I think you
public. Hold on, I'll find it.
I think you left it in Patreon mode.
No, it's not in Patreon mode.
Just make a new one.
Let's see. No.
Why not?
No.
I already have.
I mean, the old one will still be active.
Well, how do I make a new one?
You press the plus button in one of the chats.
Oh,
no, the plus button just adds a new chat.
Create instant invite.
Yep.
And my mouse froze up.
Sweet. I love when that happens.
There we go. It's unfrozen.
If you guys want to join in on the conversation, click on that. And
we're in for a treat.
Product placement.
What are you talking about? We're not placing any product.
Except for Mountain Dew.
On Instagram. I wish. Actually, I don't.
Except for Mountain Dew, which you've already opened.
Yeah.
Someone's here.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, he's already been here.
Oh yeah. He's one of our patrons. He is held to a higher standard. Mr. Cable.
We're waiting for that upholstered chair.
What?
We're waiting for some people are waiting for that massage chair.
What massage chair?
I'm so confused.
And one of your original Patreon things, you were promising like a custom massage chair.
No, we never. No, not a massage chair. A wall tapestry, and that I believe is still there.
Oh, I thought you were.
And bed sheets.
No,
bedspreads for the most expensive tier.
Yeah, bedspreads. That's what I was thinking.
Yep. If you spend.
It's just a picture of like freaking Justin just holding the.
No, it's of the logo.
Oh, I was thinking it was going to be. Hold on, let me find that picture.
It could be. I mean, it could be any picture you want. If you're giving us that much money.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It'll just be this, and you're gonna laugh at this. It'll just be. Oh, it's processing. Gotta hate it when it processes. Vibrate. It's taking a longer time. It's just gonna be this. Let's be honest.
I love that picture.
10 hours of silence, the original. With freaking space checkers at the end.
I love that picture. It's one of my favorites. Hold on.
That's just gonna be. It's probably just gonna be that.
I'm gonna weasel that into the thing there so people can see that on the live stream real quick. This is
other news.
This is one of my favorite pictures. I love that.
They cut my
anyway, so it's time. It's time for everybody to be quiet and let Alex talk, because this is day one. This is the most important. Like, this was announcement day today. So it's story time for Alex. Everybody mute. Let's let Alex talk.
Okay. Well, okay. So where do I start?
Start from the beginning. How'd you find out? What happened?
Okay, so I knew today was gonna be the bankruptcy day that we would all find out. I was on my phone in class, first period. I still go to high school. Well, we have a policy that you can't have your phone, and I had to have my headphones in, so I didn't hear my teacher warn me to put my phone away. And he sent me to the deans to put my phone in, so I couldn't find out from my phone. However, our school provides Chromebooks, so I was still able to find the news. I had to hear about our store closing from the news, unfortunately.
That sucks.
So I didn't get that call from.
You didn't get a call or a text or anything.
Nothing. I had to find out myself.
What about like when like after school, like did you get any texts at all from anyone?
Yeah. I had when I turned back on my phone, I got a text, but it was just well, I'll explain that in a little bit. Now, and actually, this is second period when I found out the closing list. Is when they announced it. And then I was just looking, hoping, crossing my fingers that our store was not on that list. And first thing I see is our store address. And
that's heartbreaking.
I almost screamed or something. I don't know, but this was my job class, so this is like a perfect time to have a valid reason to leave class. So I asked my teacher, can I step out in the hall? And she said yes. She followed me, and I just started crying, bawling my eyes out, because I just love my job. Really, I don't understand why I do this. I just do that. I'm a big sensitive person. But anyways, so I had to find out the hard way by searching it up.
That sucks. I remember when they first, or when I woke up and I saw the texts, it was just like it's just like heavy heart, like this is my life, this is my everything, and it's just it's going away. You know what I mean? And there's nothing you can do to stop it. But continue. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. And so I guess fast forward. Well, I mean, I was crying all day. Besides that, fast forward after that, I got my phone back. I got a text from my coworker, service desk associate, saying that we were on the list, and just like when the list came out. So obviously I didn't get to see it. Anyways, my school is like literally 3 minutes from our store, so I just drove right down there after school and wanted to find out more information, talk to HR, and unfortunately, we know as much as the public does. They're not telling us much information. They're not telling us when liquidators will come.
Yep.
They're not telling us when our store will close. They're not telling us anything besides we're not allowed to talk to media. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. It's just like they tell. I'm surprised, honestly, that, well, I guess because it's a whole bankruptcy thing, but like that they told the public so quickly, because like when ours was closing, they didn't tell the public like until like later that night. So it was like we were handed a piece of paper saying, hey, you're gonna lose your job, but you have to keep it a secret until the public knows. So it was just like really, like, it was terrible, but like I know, like, well, it's public, so I'm sure everyone that came in that whole day was just like, when's your liquidation sale starting, blah blah blah.
Right.
Because you'll see it. You will see it. I mean, you think you've dealt with insane customers? Liquidation customers are something else. People are coming from all over the country just to get, the deals that they want. And they are going to stop at nothing to make your life a living hell. That's what happens.
And definitely during holiday season, it's going to be even worse.
Oh yeah, and because you're okay. So your store is closing down around the same time that ours did. You're gonna get a lot of people upset for the fact that you guys are not matching the prices of the the Black Friday ad.
So
pissed off people.
So we're not gonna be doing any Black Friday deals, huh?
Nope. You are not doing any. You guys are no longer.
So do we close at regular times, or we're gonna open at 24 hours?
You're probably I guess it's kind of either up to like the store manager / liquidator, because what we did was instead of, because I think it's supposed to be like Thanksgiving, you stay open all night into Friday or whatever. Thanksgiving we closed at like 3 p.m. and then we opened Friday at like 7 a.m. Like we opened a little bit earlier, but like that was it.
Yeah, that was kind of the same for us too.
Yeah, like it's up to pretty much at this point everything is up to the liquidator and the store manager. Like
Wow.
like you guys are no longer Kmart anymore. Like you guys are probably gonna pull the ad pretty soon, and then
Yeah.
then after that you guys are no longer Kmart.
Well, when I did get there, continuing on to my story.
Sorry.
You guys are good. This is some good input. So when I did ask my HR manager or HR about like what I should do and everything, like when she turned around, like I've never seen this from her. Like her eyes were like super red, like she'd been crying all morning or something. I don't know. And her eyes were watery. Like it's so sad to see all these employees like go through this. Like there's a lot of employees that don't care, but I'm one of the few select people that do care about the store closing, because we're the only location within like 150 miles, and then the next closest location is also closing. So I don't know where the next location of that is. So it's not really good. The distance is gonna be pretty far for somebody to find the next Kmart in our area, which they probably won't, because now they're probably gonna go move on to some other department store in our area, of course. But I mean, our store was in the best location. We had no competition. Walmart was on the other side of the town, and we owned our whole lot where other retail stores are. So I'm just really surprised that we're closing. We did not see this coming.
That's how it always happens. It's like in the most prime locations, like not ours. I mean, we were in a really, really good spot, but then Walmart opened up and there was the Giant Eagle there, and there was a lot of competition, and that, I think all of that together just kind of like bogged us down. But like the Bridgeville store, that was like the second, like the closest store to us that closed like right after we did, they were in the best location. They had like nothing near them. Like they had a Home Depot was like their only competition. They were in a really nice place. They had restaurants in their lot. They had a movie theater in their lot. Like they had a Sears outlet in their lot. Like they had everything.
Perfect.
It was perfect. Their Walmart was like 10 minutes away. Like it was in a very prime location, and it's gone. And I don't know whether it's real estate value or honestly, they're probably closing you guys because you have a high real estate value. Because they own the lot. They're gonna rent it out to the highest bidder, and I'm sure it's probably worth a lot.
Yeah.
Like it sucks, but like it's the truth. Like that's just what it is.
Also to add, I don't think, in my opinion, as to what I saw yesterday, because I was interested in it, I went on to this thing that we use to see our sales and everything. You know what I'm talking about, the Kmart retail services thing. Yeah. Whatever. Anyways, and you can see like rankings and of like other stores in our district or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like 30 and we're like top 13, and the store that was ranked 30 is not closing. So I don't think it's by unprofitability.
Yeah. I think it's real estate value, to be quite honest.
I mean, they should put that into the letter they send out to the public, that it's, instead of they're closing unprofitable stores, that they should say that instead of that, because I really don't think it's about unprofitability.
No.
Unprofitability. I don't know, and I just don't know. I'm lost for words. I love my store. It's sad to see it go. I wish I could be working longer.
Oh, yeah. Well, let me tell you something.
What?
Word of advice, it's gonna get tough. Like, it's gonna get hard. The first shelf is gonna come down and tears are going to fly.
Oh yeah.
Don't give up. Like,
Oh no, I'm sticking to the end.
stick to the end, because one, you get that experience,
Yeah.
and two, take pics, get signs.
Yeah.
But no,
I'm gonna try to get my hands on some stuff, but
like, keep, like, just, you know what I mean? You guys are a family. I know you guys love each other. That's how Kmart is. Like, the reason why Kmart's, I feel like Kmart employees are so much closer than like other company store employees, just because the company sucks ass and everyone knows it. That's why I think it works so well. I think that's like why everybody, you know, gets along so well, and everyone's like a very tight-knit family. Like, we, like, at my new job at Best Buy, like, yes, they're like, we're all friends with each other, and like, it's really nice and it's cool, but it's not the same. It's nowhere near the same. Like, just in terms of like how closely knit everyone is and how much everyone cares about each other. It's something else.
right.
I'm dancing to the Bee Gees right now.
And also, another thing that's really weird about this is that we had literally, apparently, we were able to afford to budget in 2 more full-time positions, which is now very unbelievable since we're going to close. So I don't understand how that came about.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, they might still hire them, but now
I don't know.
Well, now you're now that you guys are liquidating, your budget, like, for labor is gonna go through the roof. Like, they're gonna completely, like, everyone can work as much as they want. Like, that's
they've already been telling us that.
That's the really nice thing, is you get to work whatever you want. You're bored one
Yeah,
day,
but like,
you call, be like, hey, I want to come work. Okay. Like,
I'm
get those
service
stacks.
Yeah, they never turned me down to work extra hours. One day I came in at 6 a.m. and worked till 9 p.m. that night. So they let me do all that. So yeah, they won't turn you down.
Huh.
And I mean, maybe, like, even if your service desk and like you're not scheduled to work, just like come in to offer to straighten. You know what I mean? Like, don't.
Ew.
or like put out freight or whatever. Like, I'm sure,
I hate hard lines.
I'm sure you still got freight back there.
Oh yeah, we do. They're putting it out all now.
Yeah.
All of it. They're putting it all out. All out. Yeah.
Can they fit all of it all out right now?
Well, they're trying to fit out as much as they can. They have a bunch of pallets everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're gonna learn very quickly that planograms are no longer gonna be a thing. Like, give it like 2 weeks, planograms are gonna be gone. Like, things are just gonna be everywhere.
Yeah,
there aren't gonna be. It took like a month before, like, the departments just like started falling apart and just kind of just started melding together.
Yeah, I would say about a month and a half into it is when we started combining some areas. I didn't really see a lot of empty shelves until after Christmas, really. But I would be gone a day or two, and then I'd come back, and there would be 2 or 3 aisles that would be empty. So that was kind of every time I was off, it seemed like that happened. So
make sure you get your flu shot before your pharmacy closes. Could you get a no-cost flu shot?
Our pharmacy's closed.
Already?
No, it's been closed since like 2017.
That's, you know what? You told me that. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Our pharmacy was open until like a month in liquidation. And it was like 2 or 3 days after they announced it. I was like, hey, Kim, I need a flu shot. And she's like, all right, here you go. And she's like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I miss my pharmacist. Kim was the best. I'd be like working, and she's like, I'd be like, filling out the paper, and she'd be like, "Are you on your break?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "All right." Just get my flu shot anyway.
Huh.
You need to find out what pharmacy she works for so you can go see her again.
Yeah.
I believe she's not working right now because I've actually been to her house. I've been to her house because I've done like tech support for her.
Oh boy.
And so I've been to her house, and that was a couple months ago, and she still hadn't gotten another job. So
Oh.
I don't know. But
That's
her
another thing.
husband makes like a ton of money, so she doesn't really need
okay.
it. But
That's another thing to add. Like at our store, at least, I don't know about yours. That'd be great to add that'd be great if you could add that onto this. Our store, a lot of employees really depend on this job. There's like almost half of them really depend on it, and they just probably slim chance they might get another job. But like they've been telling me like this is the only job I could get or whatever. I mean, especially for long-term employees that are getting older now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be harder for them to get a newer job. But I don't know.
Right. I don't think that was exactly the case with ours. I mean, there were some. We did have this older lady who worked there. Why did the music just suddenly get louder? And then it just got like really quiet all of a sudden. I mean, I adjusted it a little bit, but not that much. Whatever. We had this older woman. Her name is Midge. She's the funniest like old lady ever. She's in her like mid 70s. She is the like like that like old woman that has like no filter and just says whatever the hell they want. That's who she was. And she this music is just all over the place. I'm not even like changing anything in the volume. It's like all over. Whatever. That was like her main source of income, but she also did get like disability and stuff. And I don't know what she's doing now currently, but most of the other people did have enough of this. I can see that you're doing that. But like most other people either had a second job or like had something else lined up or were college students and didn't really care that much.
Got it.
I was one of the reasons why it was so tough for me and why that whole period of time between like the beginning of liquidation until like a month after the store had closed was so tough for me, not only money wise, but like just like personally and like emotionally, was that was my main job. I had two jobs at the time. I was working there at Kmart, and then I was also working at Amazon, as everybody knows, and I hate Amazon, and I can talk for an hour and a half about how terrible how terrible of a company Amazon is. But the fact that I was at a job Amazon that I absolutely hated, it was honestly just to make enough money to make ends meet. Plus I had just moved out of my parents' house, and so that was contributing like a huge amount of stress, like when like you're gonna lose your main source of income and all you have is this crappy job where they treat everyone like slaves, and you don't make enough money because one, they don't let you work over 20 hours a week because Amazon, which is the biggest company in the world, can't afford to give their employees full time. But like just like it was a painful job. I didn't want to be there, and Kmart was like my family, my home. Like I loved that, and the fact that I was losing that and would have to find another job and possibly still work at Amazon, and just a lot of things came down on me at once, and it was really, really, really difficult considering, well, I mean, the biggest part was how am I going to pay my bills? Because I literally just moved out of my parents' house like 1 or 2 months prior. And it was like, well, you're on your own now, kid. You're losing your job and you live on your own, and now you're going to lose everything. So it was a really, really rough point in my life. I did a lot of really bad things, and like I was just in a really, really dark place. And then I made that kick-ass documentary, which I'm very proud of. But
I love that documentary.
Yeah, it was really, really tough. I'm definitely one of those people where like that was like my main gig, and I kind of got screwed over. And they're just like, the company is just like, screw you, we don't care. Like, they give you nothing. Like, you're gonna get nothing. The only people that are gonna get anything are full-time employees that have been there for at least a year. Or no, I think it's either 1 year or 2 years. Yeah, no, it's 2 years, because you get per every year that you've worked with the company full-time, you get 1 week of severance pay, I believe it was. Like, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
Like, yeah. So, part-timers, everybody got nothing. You're going to get nothing. Like, you're going to get a piece of paper that says, did you sign the paper yet?
No.
You'll have to sign the paper pretty soon. 50 years equals 50 weeks of severance pay. I don't know if it was... I can't remember the exact conversion, but it was something like that. Like 1 year equals 1 week of pay, or something like that.
Let's see.
What else? What's going through your head right now?
Well, overall, just sadness.
I feel it.
I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of things that really surprised everyone out of this, you know, with the things I just said, and also a lot of repairs being done on our store, and now it's closing, which, you know, it's just so odd how they're going to do so many repairs and then close.
Yeah.
I don't understand what their motive is there.
Probably fix it up for the new tenants.
Yeah.
Probably.
They probably would destroy it or something. It's in a busy road. It's on a busy road.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if anything would have moved in there, I don't even know what would move in there. But, like, it was, I don't know. It was, I guess, the other location you were talking about, Bridgeview, I think you were talking about?
Bridgeville, yeah.
Okay, Bridgeville. Was like, that is a really good location. I mean, ours is too. It's just, it doesn't have all that stuff, I guess. But, I mean, we were near restaurants, so we were near stores, retail stores, and all that. But I mean, we were the only big box store that a lot of people went to if they were in the area. And also, okay, another thing to add that's going through my mind is I'm going to miss my regular customers.
Oh yeah,
I love
that's the
my
worst part. That's one of the worst parts.
And one of them is actually making this popcorn shop that's not too far away from me. And I actually go through there and they give me samples and they're really nice. So I'm sure I'm going to be seeing her a lot more. But I mean, the other regulars that come through there, get online orders, do all these refunds or talk to me over the service desk, like normally and regularly. Like, I'm going to miss that. Like, there is no other interaction I have outside of work like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're just very nice. Everyone's really nice except, you know, the non-regulars.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just gonna miss the regulars, man. I don't know.
No, it's, yeah, that's the worst part. The people I miss the most, we had this couple. Their last name was Steele. They were the Steele couple. They were in their, I believe, early 80s. Like, they were very old. And they came in every single day, like without fail. Different times of the day usually, but they came every day. They, the older guy, and I believe I've talked about this like in our like other like voice chats that we've just like had, but they.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, but they, just for the stream's sake, I'll tell it.
Yeah.
They, the guy, the husband, he had Alzheimer's disease, and they were the nicest people. They came all the time. They came every day. They played the same. It was 2 Powerballs and a Cash 5, I believe, every single day. And they would come in, walk around. Not every day they'd buy everything. They'd always buy lottery tickets, but some days they would buy snacks or just whatever. They didn't spend a lot of money, but they mainly came just to like, walk around and get his mind active, just, for his health and stuff. And the music got a lot louder again. I hate Spotify. It's starting to drive me up.
I think it's something with your sound settings, like when someone's silent.
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with Discord, but I disabled that setting, but it's still doing it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it there, and it's just gonna whatever.
Or maybe you're thinking it's going louder.
No, it's definitely changing. I can tell it is. What was it? Where was I? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So they came in every day, and they were so sweet. And she would tell me every day. She said, "If I win something, I'm gonna take you out to lunch," and it's things like that. And every year when they came through, they actually they gave every employee in the store a Christmas card, and in every Christmas card there was a $20 bill in it. Like they had money. But like every year, holidays, they were always there. They gave us cards. They gave us Christmas cards every year. They were the nicest people. And like, I am going to miss them. There was an older couple, probably in their 60s, that came every morning, like right when we opened, and they would buy a thing of cookies every day. And they didn't really talk much, but they were really, really nice, and they came every day, and they wanted to support us, and they did until we ran out of cookies. And even when we ran out of cookies, they still came just to walk around. It's those everyday people, those customers. I can confirm that while I think it doesn't happen as often at like where I work at Best Buy, it doesn't happen as often, but you do get those really, really good customer interactions where like they're incredible. You build relationships with people, and some of them are incredible. Like that does happen outside of Kmart. I can guarantee you that. It doesn't happen as often. There aren't depending on where you work, I guess, there aren't as many regulars at Best Buy, but, because Best Buy is like bigger ticket items, but, you still have those good customer interactions that like warm your heart and make it worth it. Why people like working in retail, because of those customer interactions, that still applies other places. That's all I had to say for now.
Oh, all right.
You can continue.
Let's see. What else do I gotta say? I just had it. I was gonna say something. Let's see. What was it? Oh yeah. Okay. So, loss prevention story. Not really, because we don't have loss prevention, but
yeah, we didn't either.
But we'll talk about something that happened. We got robbed recently. Well, this month ago and just like 3 nights ago.
And what do you mean by robbed? Do you mean like
no, not gunpoint or anything,
or
just
was
like
it just like
somebody
taking things out of the store? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Good clarification. Anyways, it's the same customer, and I'm so mad this happened twice. This customer came up to service desk, and he had this 55-inch Samsung TV.
Okay.
And he said, well, I was going to do an exchange, but I didn't see any bigger TVs back there, so I'll just go then. I was like, okay. He
didn't pay for that TV, did he? That wasn't his TV.
He did not. And I did not think about it at the time until he left the door because it didn't have a spider wrap on it. So I was like, maybe he really did bring that in. I don't know. But
was
anyways,
the box open?
No, it was closed.
Yeah.
But
are you in
I
trouble?
didn't think about it. I didn't even know because I never told anyone, but because I felt really guilty.
Oh, you never told anybody.
No.
Yikes.
No, I felt really guilty.
It's okay. They'll never find out.
No, but listen. Someone not found out, but let me continue my story. Hold on. Let's see. So I didn't think about asking for his receipt. I just really thought it was actually his. It had no spider wrap on it. So I really thought it was his. They left the store. He started walking down. They kept looking back. So I was like, you know what? They did not buy it. So I was so angry, but they were already at the store. And according to policy, I cannot run after them.
That's true. So
you know what? Let them go. They come in again. I know what to do. I had my mind and my game. I knew what to do if they came back in. So 3 nights ago, they come back in, and he comes up to the service desk, and he says the same story. I thought you guys had bigger TVs. Yes.
Again,
I think he forgot about me.
Like he thinks you're that dumb.
Or he just doesn't remember.
All right.
I don't know.
Continue.
But anyways, he said the same story. I thought you had bigger TVs back there. I was gonna do an exchange, but I was like, you guys don't, so. And then he started heading for that door. I was like, sir, stop, please. I need your receipt. And then he was like, well, I don't got a receipt. I said, well, if you're going to do an exchange, you kind of have to have your receipt, sir. And, well, I don't have a receipt, so I'm going to go. And then he started walking out again. And I said, sir, you need to stop. I need to have a receipt, please. I need to have proof that you purchased this. Can't just walk out with that. And it had no spider wrap in there again.
Was it a TV?
Yes.
It was another
55-inch Samsung TV.
Okay.
Another one, the same one. And he was very, very what's the word? Like defensive, I guess.
Yeah.
He was like, I bought this TV, and he had another guy with it that looked very intimidating. Mm-hmm. But that I was not getting that. I was not having that get to me.
Right.
Anyways, this is what I did. I went over the intercom and said, probably I shouldn't have said this, but I did it anyways. I said 300 to the service desk and security clear your departments. And I guess that kind of got him more angry. So anyways, had my manager, somebody already had my manager coming up because they knew about him. Mm-hmm. So I guess he was already on his way. Mm-hmm. And he came up, and this is where the bad part happens.
Oh, juicy. Okay.
My supervisor lets him go.
With the TV?
With the TV. And I tried to explain to him that this is a multiple occurrence and that he did not buy this TV. I tried to whisper it because I didn't want to say it in front of him, but he would not understand. He let him go out the door with the stolen TV. After he leaves, he goes and checks electronics, and behind another TV is the broken spider wrap.
Oh.
So he stole it.
Oh. That's so rough.
3 days before we're gonna close. So this is just a terrible thing, and I hope he never comes back in there because if he does,
oh, he's going to.
he's done.
Well, I mean,
I'm not letting that happen. I'm not letting my supervisor go over me.
As a former sales floor supervisor, I give you the executive permission to not let him in the store, to kick him out.
That's what I would do. But he always passes me. I never see him come in the store. He tried to say he came in with that TV. and like I never see it. So that's what my supervisor tried to explain to me, that we don't have proof that it came in with that TV or not, but still, that's a $600 TV. How can you let someone walk out the door without a receipt when they said they were going to do an exchange? You have to have a receipt.
Yeah.
So I don't know where that mindset came from that guy, but that's a terrible story to tell. I just wish I would have stopped him. Ugh.
Well, guess what? You're not Kmart anymore, so you can break policy all you want.
I don't know.
You can price match with Amazon now.
I mean, that's frowned upon, but technically, yes. It's still, overriding is still not exactly a good thing, especially to make a price cheaper, because the point of a liquidation is to make the most money possible. And you still can't price match. At least I didn't, and I didn't let people do it, because, you know, I'm not going to let people walk all over us now that we're, now that we're closing, that I'm not going to let people walk all over me. So
yeah,
I'm not price matching.
Yeah, in my store, the price was the price. It was, and they made that announcement several times, that, what you see is what you get, and don't ask for any more off. So.
Yep. Yeah, once the liquidator comes in, they'll make that very clear to all, like to you guys, like service desk and your operators. Yes, they will make that very clear. I got Janet Jackson rocking over here.
Well, sad thing is that we literally had so many new hires the day before this announcement. So yesterday, like every 20 minutes, I would have a call and say, "Hi, I missed a call," and I asked, "Did you make an application?" And they said yes. So I was like, "Oh, Patty won't be here," HR won't be here till 3:30. Hope no one's watching from corporate.
Okay, what's your store number?
I don't know. But yeah, there was so 69. Many people calling about an interview setup. Like, I wonder I bet they're gonna leave, because I'm sure they don't want to get a job just to close.
Well, I know we hired a big bunch of people in right before, I think right before and right after at our store. So
yeah, you will get new hires. Probably not a lot, but you'll definitely get new hires, because they're gonna open more positions up, and they're gonna be like, hey, we need cashiers, we need floor people.
No, I know we're gonna need a lot more people. I'm just saying, I don't think those people that wanted to apply had the mindset they're gonna lose a job when they join. I don't know. I think it all even though it's seasonal,
desperate.
But
yeah, how desperate they are for a job.
Maybe, I guess, but I'm sticking out to the end, and it's a really bad time, because around what time did you close, Jonas?
Like the last day, you mean?
Yeah.
It was like
a month.
It was like 2:33 p.m.
Not like that. What month?
January. We closed.
January 28th. I think
that's like the worst time to apply for a retail job in January.
It's the worst time to apply. Absolutely.
So I just hope that I can find somewhere that will take me in with service desk experience, but also, not to mention,
a lot of places.
As a service desk employee at Kmart, you do have to supervise the cashiers.
Here's the thing about service desk. Service desk at Kmart is so much different than service desk at a lot of places.
Oh, I know.
As a service desk person, like at Kmart, you're basically front end lead.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like at most places, because
you make a lot of big decisions on your own.
You're in charge of everything that goes on up there. You're in charge of all of your cashiers. You are basically front end lead. So
I know.
I would, if you're applying for places, put front end lead on your resume. Who are they going to call to confirm that? The store's closed. They can't.
Yeah, but As far as I know, there's a thing they can call into if they really research it.
They can, but a lot of like if you're just like applying like at another store, more than likely they won't. A
I don't know.
lot of like
But
stores don't check references. They just don't.
see, that's the big part of my issue, though. I want reference checks because, like, it'll show that I'm being honest, I guess, so to speak.
Get people like get
Coworkers.
get coworkers. Get like, do you have any supervisors that like would be a reference?
Probably my assistant manager.
You could talk to
She's
them
very
and
nice.
talk to her and say, hey, what if I put front end lead on my thing? Would you cooperate with that? More than likely they'll say, yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Oh, where'd they go?
See. I don't know. Who was it?
Some AbMV24 I think joined and then left the voice chat.
Oh,
You can still join in.
come on in. This is.
I think for the most part, like with jobs and stuff, I mean, you've got a position name, but usually in an interview, you've got a chance to explain what you did.
Oh yeah.
I mean, once you tell them what you did, then I mean that speaks for itself. So
Yeah, like service desk, Kmart service desk especially is very, very valuable because that's a lot of it's a lot of responsibility and a very like intense, like busy work. Like you
have to manage pretty much two things at once.
Oh, who else left?
I don't know.
But basically I'm getting invites for all kinds of stuff.
Oh boy.
So I mean, yeah, like basically you are a supervisor, you're a front end lead. Like you do as a service desk associate, you do just as much, if not more, than the front end leads at Best Buy do. Like, just as a service desk person.
I mean, see, my biggest issue with that is that who hires someone 17 that has supervisor some experience about that? Like, who would hire someone into that sort of field of position, like
a supervisor,
like a
position?
lead, or something like that? Yeah, exactly. Because I kind of want to start where I'm at. I don't want to start over as a cashier again.
Right? Totally. Like I get it. And
I don't want to go back up.
I know. Trust me. Like I'm kind of, at least where I'm at, I am technically an entry-level employee, but I do one of the more daunting. I'm in one of the more daunting entry-level positions. At my job, I'm like a call center operator, but we deal with more than just like, hello, do you have this in stock? Yes or no. It's more like, I have a delivery issue and I need you to fix it. And so I basically have to get on the phone with these delivery companies. I'm like a logistics person. So like I'm calling delivery companies, I'm calling other stores in our district. Like I'm communicating, like I'm doing things to not only like just talk to customers, but to help them like with more complex issues. So I'm getting text messages. People want to play Fortnite with me, but I don't want to play Fortnite right now.
Tell them you're live. Tell them to watch.
You know what? I am. Because actually one of these people, I'm live streaming right now. Look me up on YouTube.
Channel Boogaloo.
We got Duran Duran playing in the background right now.
Really?
Yeah. I got Rio.
Ooh.
I want to join.
Ooh, nice phone.
Famous. This is an iPhone 6s Plus, and the screen is, you can't tell very well, but the screen is shattered, like it goes all the way up the screen.
Oh.
And yeah, it's been broken like this for a year. I do have a wallet case though, so it's kind of nice. I can just like, whew. So that's nice.
They're asking when they can talk. Never.
Yeah, you can talk whenever. Can you show us the sign in the background? You mean this guy? Ugh.
I bought a Sears picture for $5
You bought a what?
on my fans on. Yeah, so I was waiting for so long. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
I bought it like a few months ago. It was a floor sign and it was like $5 and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm gonna take that.
Oh, I see where you chipped the K.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh.
I also have
I get a
a
marker. It'll be fine.
Marker.
It'll be
I also
fine.
have a sales floor 40% off sign, a liquidation take 25% off sign, and a holiday blowout sign that's blank.
I have plenty more Kmart's memorabilia where that came from. I actually have.
I also have a really old auto center save on tire sign, an assembly credit card sign.
It's a Kmart lanyard from. This was one of my many Kmart lanyards that I have, and
I need to get another Kmart
And
lanyard before I leave.
My most prized
Kmart
possession,
enthusiast on
all manufacturers' warranties are in full effect sign. Believe it or
Stay
not,
on.
the warranty sign is more harder to find than the all sales final or we accept Visa, MasterCard, etc. signs because they don't place them as much in the store.
I have a ton of Kmart stuff. Most of it's still like in boxes because I still haven't
Oh,
really unpacked
blue light
yet.
tags.
Yeah, there's blue light tags all over that thing.
Hey, wait. Okay, first of all, management or HR or whoever told them to do it.
I also have
at
a,
our store.
H.H. Greg bag, a Blockbuster video DVD, a
It's not your turn. Continue.
No, let him. It's fine.
Um,
let him. Come on.
opening.
Well, that's good.
Go ahead, Android Center.
I got a ton of retail stuff.
I don't think he noticed. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, continue.
Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so at our store, for some reason, all long-term employees or that have been there for a while, service doesn't up, anyways, got all the old name badges that has like a pin in the back.
Yeah, I think I have.
Oh, you have one?
I have one or two of them hanging around somewhere here.
Oh, but with
Lying
your
in a
name
box.
on it?
Not with my name on it now.
Oh,
It's just like an empty one.
they gave us with our name on it. Like they didn't want us with the lanyard anymore, so they just gave us those. Like, okay.
I have so many of these lanyards. I think I still one of these is my original one, but I can't. I don't know where that one's at. I have so many.
Also, since I was crying all day, I treated myself to McDonald's.
Oh, that's nice. Is yours one of the like new like renovated ones that has like the kiosk?
Yeah, we have that on the same street that our Kmart's on.
Nice.
But I don't go to that one because their wait sucks. They take forever. And also, there's this new video that was like uploaded 5 days ago of a tour of our store, and actually at exactly like 50 to 51 seconds, you can hear me over the intercom.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
They
So that'd be
can't
a good
see you,
memory.
but they can hear you.
Oh yeah, this guy never went to the service desk or up front with the camera out. So I wonder who it is. Like,
Maybe you'll find out. Maybe they'll come back. It'll be like
hope.
like when Wally came to our store. I gave him the all access tour. Like the second or third time he came. The one day I let him
All access tour.
Yes. The one day I actually let him stay past closing so he could do some stuff.
Kmart all access pass.
I let him stay. And the one time I actually let him go in the back. I let him do some stuff in the back.
Hey, security's watching.
The special Kmart All Access
Big brother.
pass.
So you better. Oh, I mean, you'll never be the MOD, so you're not like. I guess you can't really make that decision. But I was always the closing manager, so I'll just be like, yeah. If Wally came in, I was just like, yeah, just do your thing. Whenever we close, we
I wonder
close.
why it never came on YouTube. Like it was never shown.
What?
He never showed it.
Showed what?
The back tour.
The back tour. Yeah, that's because I didn't let him. Because
then they would know.
I would have loved to see it.
That and it's huge issue with insurance. Like, and
gotta get that insurance money.
That and like real estate and like there's a whole lot of legal stuff that went into that. That's why I didn't let him like post any of that, but I let him record wherever he wanted.
Yeah, people are still allowed to post that on Reddit, on the Target Reddit, for like Target and all that.
They're not closing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like still, people are allowed to like post the back pictures at like on Reddit for like Target or something.
I'm sure if you search up like Target back office, there'll be a lot of photos.
Well, let's search up Kmart back.
Let's see.
What else you got? What else is going on in that head of yours?
Well, obviously it's gonna be an all Sears Holdings night, so we should discuss the part of Mr. Lampert stepping down, shall we?
You know, I actually didn't see anything about that at all. I'm just gonna
do a quick research.
I'm gonna do a quick Google.
Because he did go down to a chairman, but he stepped down as CEO. That means
nothing.
Well, I mean, it kind of does when a new CEO comes in.
Eddie Lampert steps down. Okay, that's all I really need to know. Blah blah blah. To know the CEO sponsoring day-to-day operations. Okay, he should have done this like 10 years ago.
Well, he wasn't in there 10 years ago. But I get you mean.
Yeah, he was.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2013. That's only...
No, he was CEO. He only became CEO in 2013, but he should have left the company.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Should have left the company.
Oh, okay.
10 years ago.
Okay.
What is that? Is that a... No, that's a Target. Yeah.
So I actually found out when our store opened. If this source is true anyways, I'm not too sure if this source is true. Mm-hmm. But according to this article, or video thingy that I found, our store opened on May 20th, 1969. So it's pretty old.
Yeah. That's definitely older than ours. I think ours was 72. I can't remember. It's in the documentary, but I actually found out in a more like sentimental way. Ours was actually like they had taken a picture of like whenever like Mr. Kresge was like giving his speech to like all of the new employees, like right like when they were gonna open the store, and someone wrote the date on it, and that's how I knew.
At your store?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Whenever they opened the store, yeah, Kresge was there for all the store openings.
For all of them, like every store that was open.
I'm pretty sure. Except for like all the new ones that opened like after he died or whatever.
Oh yeah. Also, I don't know what this is, and like a realistic. I don't know. Okay, like I don't know how big this is. Our store is 120,488 square feet. So
it's a big building. It's big. It's a lot of property.
Well, I don't know if that's including. That's probably including the parking lot, or no.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know size measurements. East Liverpool, Ohio, Kmart opened in March of 1980. Yeah, that's an interesting store. That I'm actually gonna have to go visit that one. I don't think I'm gonna do it on video, because I actually know people that work at that store, or some people, if they even work there anymore.
Which store?
East Liverpool, Ohio, 7209.
Oh.
That was where, right before they announced we were closing, and I mentioned this before, our general manager got fired, and the one who took his place was the general manager of 7209 East Liverpool, Ohio. And after we closed, I think he went back, but I know he was like in a floater kind of situation where he was just kind of like going to surrounding stores, like helping out. But I don't know if I would assume he went back, because I heard that the general manager that replaced him quit or something. So he probably went back. I do kind of want to go see him, because I do kind of want to thank him, because he did, he was a good general manager. He helped me. He taught me a lot of stuff. A lot of things that I now put into practice are because of him. So, I want to at least see him, and I didn't know personally like any of the other people that worked at that store, but I know that they were a very tightly knit like family as well. And I know they were one of like the better Kmart's. Their front end was atrocious, but like the rest of their store was phenomenal.
Hey, Alex, I just looked up ours. It was 88,000 square feet.
Holy
So I think
crap.
that's the interior measurement. Of the
Oh,
building.
okay.
So, yeah. So
Well, then our store was huge.
bigger, yeah.
I didn't know it was that big. Let's see. Oh, also, when I close, I love closing because it's my main thing anyways.
Because you like doing the announcements.
Yes, I love doing the closing announcements. Oh my god. I make it so jumpy and enjoyable and everything.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
And every time everyone's gone, you know how I don't know if your store did it. I'm pretty sure every store does it. You do the pull money announcement? Or no?
What's the pull money announcement?
When you tell everyone to pull their money, like all departments.
We never did that over the intercom, no.
Oh, would you guys do that over the walkie?
No, we would just shout, "Hey, pull your drawers."
Oh, really?
Yeah, just
Like
pull your
all the
drawers
way
and-
back to layaway and everyone?
Well, no, layaway. We actually closed layaway at because what time you guys closed at 9?
Yeah.
We closed we closed at 9. We would close layaway at 8:30. Layaway and jewelry would close at 8:30.
Oh, I wish we'd do that.
Yeah, we did layaway and jewelry, and we would make announcements like, "Hey, our layaway department's closing in 15 minutes." We would just do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we would close layaway and jewelry early, and the pharmacy closed, early.
Oh yeah.
And then, we would pull all the departments. We would pull like a half hour before close. I just left all the registers and service desk, except we would pull. So at 9 o'clock, we would pull one of the return registers. Then at 9:30, then we would pull. If it wasn't busy, we would pull like the regular register at service desk, and then at close we would pull the last return.
Oh. Interesting. Well, I guess we do a lot of Kmart's do a lot of different things.
yeah, no. I heard that the West Virginia, like for layaway, the Weirton, West Virginia store, we heard that because instead of like having those buttons, theirs broke. So what they actually did was they installed a doorbell. So the customer would go ring the doorbell. It would ring at service desk, and then service desk would pick up the radio and call for someone. Ours, we actually did have a button. We had many buttons actually, but they kept breaking.
Okay, wait. How do these buttons work? Like,
so it's a button, and you press it, and when you press it, it just sends a message over the radio.
Over the radio?
Yeah, like over
like the walkie-talkie.
The walkies, yeah. Because
What did it say?
it would just say it would say customer needs assistance at whatever department. And then if nobody and if you didn't turn off the button, it would keep saying it every like 30 seconds or so.
Oh boy, that's a cool idea. I like that.
Yeah, we had those all over the store. But the layaway one, for whatever reason, kept breaking, so we had to keep pulling the ones from the other departments. So we had a layaway one, and then we used menswear, then we used fitting room, then we used a whole bunch of different ones until one day we just said screw it, and we set up the one of the phone that was back there, and we said pick up the phone and dial 477 and ask for someone at layaway.
That's hilarious.
So that's what we
did.
did.
Unfortunately, our store, we don't have any of that. We don't have no buttons. We don't have a doorbell. Well, okay. Well, no, I'll tell that later. But anyways, what customers usually do now is they either call the store instead of walking all the way to the front, just call the store and say they need assistance.
I hate that people that did that. I hate people that did that so much.
Like they would say, I've been waiting in layaway for like 10 minutes, and they've really only been there for like 1 minute. Anyways. But anyway, so then I would, go with the PA and say blah, blah, blah. And then that'd be that. And then there's also the other people that have like kids, so they would send their kids up, and then I wouldn't understand what they're saying because like they're gibber blabbing, I don't know. And then I had to make out these words and like, oh, layaway, okay, yeah, I'm sending someone back there. But yeah, so we're kind of a little outdated on that side.
Yeah.
I think we had a doorbell in our store.
Did you?
Remember? Yeah.
That's awesome. That's just like ingenuity, like at its finest.
Like the only doorbell we have is that one in the front doors.
Yeah, I'm sure you had one I'm sure you have one at your receiving door as well.
Oh well, yeah, that one at the receiving door too.
Yeah.
But there's also these. So that little thing that has a little what's it called? Where you change the knobs for the music and the PA under that black thing, or unless we have it under there, but
yeah, the amp.
Yeah. But did you guys put it in the big black thing that's behind service desk, whatever that thing is?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have a picture of it.
Yeah, like a mixer thing where you can control the volume of the PA.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the little fixture where the amp goes into.
Okay.
We just had it like sitting like on an end table, like underneath the service desk, and then we had like a little curtain to cover it. We didn't have anything fancy set up.
The PA system was in a locked room in the back of our store, and then the music system was in our store. So.
Okay, I got a picture of it, and holy crap, this Kmart has like a ice cream vending machine. That's cool. Anyways, that thing where the tills are on. Although we had a bunch of other stuff on that at our store.
I'm gonna open this big. I can look at it. Oh, like in the drawer there. In
those little door things.
We didn't have. There was nothing in there except for like. I mean, that's where we kept the money. But like we didn't like the amp wasn't in there or anything like that.
Oh, that's where ours are. Well, anyways, on top of it, onto the side, there's like these two doorbell buttons, and I don't know what they are.
Oh. There's
like,
only one way to find out.
I do not want to press it because it would have been like press it and like some random police come or something. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but still.
Press it on the last day, see what happens.
I don't know. And there's like two buttons at layaway also, so I don't know.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
I took the quickest shower I've ever taken in my life.
That was pretty short.
How was it?
That was pretty long.
Was it wet?
Yes.
That's cool.
Obviously it was wet. It's a freaking shower.
Was the water
That's
wet?
not entirely obvious. There are dry ones.
What?
It was like a hot shower.
There's dry showers.
I don't like taking cold showers, honestly.
Why not? Wakes you up.
Only when you're hot.
Because
I'm always
because I'm hot. So I'm hot, like almost like my cheeks were like really hot since I got home. Honestly.
Well, that's some good information to know. I really like how taking a shower like really goes into the Sears bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Some really fresh content here. Really good.
Sorry,
really good.
I mean I'm sorry, but I'm just saying I came back from a shower.
It's good. It's
Congratulations.
good. We like it.
I'm very proud of you.
If anyone's interested, I just made a cup of tea.
Ooh.
Oh my
What kind
lord.
of tea? What kind of tea? do you make?
Speaking of Sears and
Hold on,
liquidations and
hold
all
on.
that crap.
I want to know what kind of tea it is.
It's green tea.
Ooh, that's a good one. Actually, I don't really drink tea all that much, and I actually don't like green tea. But that's a good choice. Not gonna knock your choice.
Thank you. I have to have this antioxidant.
That's good.
Alright, I'm having some soda.
Go ahead, Android Center.
Anyways, the last time I went to a Sears liquidation sale was remember that concept store where it was trying to look all retro and it was in Duluth or Gwinnett Place Mall?
Nope.
That one closed, and that was the last time I was at a Sears liquidation sale. I didn't buy any fixtures.
I didn't buy any fixtures at the Sears that closed here either.
The last time I bought fixtures was North Point, and like I said, that was the sign I bought. It was like that big old sign.
Oh boy.
But it was empty in there. Like, really empty. I wasn't there for the last day, but I wish I was. Then again, I think the last day it was open, I was all the way in... I think it was either in, like, Wisconsin or Ohio, somewhere in that area. So, like, I can remember it by the last photo set I took. The last photo set I took around that time was I went to Cincinnati Mills. Yes, I went to Cincy Mills.
Well, that's exciting.
Okay, I got a rant.
Go.
Extremely
rant.
dead.
It's Alex's turn again. Go.
Okay,
rant.
so
Fuck.
Hey Jonas, by the way, are you in this Facebook group for Kmart friends?
No.
You should join it because there's a bunch of people in there that used to work at Kmart and like their stores closed or there's current employees. Anyways, it's really good. It's a really good group. It's a closed group that you have to be approved in.
Hold on, I have to freaking. I haven't logged into my Facebook account on this computer yet.
Oh boy. But anyways, I posted. I'll just say what I posted. Our store number blah 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 and blah 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 is on the closing list. That's where all the fun times, dedicated employees, and are sad to see our store goes to. Very upset all day. Anyways, this person posted, "This was the best day to happen to me 33 years with Kmart." What?
They must have really hated their job.
33 years and they were happy. Okay. Anyways.
Code generator. I hate Facebook because they're
33 years means 33 weeks of severance pay if they were full time.
I think it's
actually the most you can get is 8.
Fuck.
There you go.
Unless you're a manager, I think managers got 20.
God damn
There
it.
you go.
It would have actually been kind of funny if it was like the most years you've worked full time means the most weeks of severance pay you can get.
But don't forget pensions.
Yeah. Pensions!
I don't think they have those anymore.
Well, I mean, people that have signed up for that before.
If they
but now they're not going to get their pay because Sears is bankrupt.
Okay, now what's it called? Kmart Friends?
Yeah, Kmart Friends.
Oh.
And so far, 41 people reacted to my post, with 33 crying faces. So,
wait! Oh, I have to be accepted.
Yes, you have to be accepted.
Oh man!
You gotta know. You've been working there before. You'll be accepted within tomorrow, pretty much.
Damn. Okay, wait.
It's okay.
Oh, who left?
Not me.
Not me.
All right.
But I'm getting a bunch of messages from everyone saying I'm sorry to hear the news and all that. But from family and past employees.
Oh, it was McFadden that left.
Oh, McFadden.
I was looking through the live stream.
I have to borrow the urination station for a second. You guys can
continue
to chat. I have wireless headphones now, so I can hear you. So choose your words wisely. While I,
I shall choose my words unwisely.
To unload my bladder.
Wow.
I
am a supervisor.
All right. Okay. Alex is in charge.
I'm a certified supervisor here.
Alex is in charge.
At least no one will know about the furry secret.
Alex is in charge, and Brian is in charge in case of a mutiny. I'll be back.
All right.
In case of mutiny.
I'll be back.
All right. So, while Jonas is gone, I got the best plan. No, I'm just kidding.
Car crash.
Let's see. What can we talk about?
I bet he doesn't even have. I bet his headphones aren't even wireless. He probably can't even hear us right now.
Oh no, it is because he took his headphones with him. It shows on the live stream. But anyways,
foster the people.
Besides that, I don't know what to talk about because now I don't know what to say without Jonas here.
We should play some copyrighted music and get the stream taken down.
No.
Let's play.
No.
I got an idea.
Oh, get out.
Let's play We Built the City by Starship.
I guess he is, really, but...
I was already playing copyrighted music on the stream.
Yeah, that's true.
We Built this City by Starship.
That's okay.
I don't have supervisor permissions on this Discord.
You know what would be the ultimate thing to get a copyright strike for? Singing the Happy Birthday song.
It's public domain now. That's old news.
Fuck.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I remember.
I didn't see that.
Oh, that would have been. It would have been funny to be honest.
The family of
it would
the
been a funny
author of that song got really pissed off, but.
Why?
It would have been funny though, to be honest, because
the Happy Birthday song. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Jonas, didn't you get a copyright strike for singing a cover of that Mariah Carey Christmas song?
I didn't get a strike, but
content ID.
I did get content ID'd, and
the
video is now demonetized.
Ugh.
Although most of our videos are becoming demonetized.
Demonized.
Because we use copyrighted music all the time, and I don't care.
I thought you used royalty free.
Because copyrighted music is so much better than non-copyrighted music.
Oh yeah.
So,
I don't know.
I thought you used royalty free.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
We did for a while when we were wanting to be legit, and we still want to be legit, but it's better to use real music. So we just use real music, and just if we get content ID'd, we get content ID'd.
I will say,
hey, at least you're not using that crappy Kevin MacLeod music where it's like, hey guys, we're gonna do some sort of generic Minecraft prank series. Blah 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 blah. God damn it.
I will say that royalty-free Planet Synthwave playlist is really good.
Yeah, Synthwave is good, but like that crappy trolling music. Oh God, no! It sounds like we're just about to cut open a freaking can of Play-Doh and then just smear it all over that Cavalier.
Jonas, from
What?
employee to employee.
What?
From employee to employee,
Yeah.
when you did store pickups, did you check for ID?
If it was regulars, no. If it wasn't regulars, then yes.
Like all the time, like 100% of the time.
If it was cheap crap, no, I'd skip out on it sometimes.
Oh
But-
yeah. If it was like a big item that was in bulk, yeah, no, that's a definite check ID.
Yeah, like if
I
it
like
was-
never check their IDs.
Oh.
We built this city on rock and
Like anything
roll.
in the cages,
We
I
built
don't
this Discord
check
on
IDs usually.
muting you.
We built this Discord on Kmart and Sears.
He's gone now. No, he's not.
We're on Kmart and Sears.
I don't even think he noticed that I'm doing it.
Jonas, that Mountain Dew is still over there. I see it.
It's empty now.
Oh.
I was about to say I was about to crush this.
Okay, so full-time employees only get severance. So you didn't get
Yes.
severance.
Correct.
And what did your HR say about that?
That's it. We don't get anything. We get nothing.
Dang.
You get nothing.
We get
You
nothing.
lose.
Mhm.
Good day, sir.
Yep.
Well,
It's just like that one scene from the Willy Wonka movie. The good one, not the Johnny Depp version.
Hey,
I'm
the
gonna go
Johnny
see what our
Depp one
store is
is
currently.
actually really damn good, and if you say otherwise, I don't know what I'll do, but I will be very upset.
oh, guess what?
What?
Our job application site, they removed our full-time positions.
Oh, the part-time ones up?
Yeah, all the part-times are still up here.
Sounds about
What
right.
positions were they?
They were Softlines lead or Softline supervisor and Hardline supervisor.
That's what I was as the
Kmart's job
hardline
applications
supervisor.
website has crashed.
Unfortunately, our Hardline supervisor recently retired. So on the day she retired, I worked,
And
and
then it
right after
became-
she left the door, I cried. Again, I'm very sensitive,
And then I'm gonna do something that.
and I was in
is,
front of a customer.
Let's cut an onion.
Yeah, I'm gonna dab on stream right now because I took the hardlines position once yours retired. I'll never dab on a stream ever again. That was the only time. If you miss it, you're screwed.
I'm watching, but stream hasn't catched up for me yet.
It will.
Oh, I will screenshot that and send it to the Discord
Oh
server.
boy.
That's fine. Was it pretty good? Was that a
Hold
good
on.
dab?
It just appeared. I'm gonna.
Oh, he did it.
Was that a good dab?
That was good, man.
I'm waiting for it to appear again so I can get a proper screenshot.
You
I'm
can watch
waiting for it
the.
to appear.
You can watch the.
Yeah, I know.
The post when
Yes,
it's
I'm
done.
waiting. Waiting
You know
for it
what?
to appear.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I think I will still be a Kmart shopper after our store closes
Me too. I
on
still.
Kmart.com.
I actually. You want to hear something really funny? So.
You went to Kmart.
No, that's not
Oh.
funny. I actually did go to
that's
Kmart
true.
though. And I went. I had to get some shirts for
Uh-huh.
an upcoming work position that I have been applying for, and I needed plain white shirts, like button downs, and so I went. There were 2 in my size, and I needed some more. So I went to the service desk. I said, I want to buy these, and I want to order 3 more. And he was like, cool. He set it up. Everything seemed ship-shape. Walked out. It was an awesome experience. Westview Kmart, amazing. And I'm still waiting to get my shirts, and that was like 3 months ago.
Oh God!
I checked, like I saw my receipt and everything. I checked my order status on the website, and it says, yeah, UPS label has been created, but has not been picked up by UPS yet. So I'm thinking what happened is they completed the order in whatever store it's coming out of, and just left it somewhere and lost it, or I don't know what. But yeah, so.
Or the store closed. Okay, no.
So
That'd be terrible.
So I'm not getting my shirts. I'm eventually, maybe someday, I'll call Kmart for you and get a refund. But...
Call and complain and get free Shop Your Way points.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Trying to find a good quote for this one.
Now, I gotta say, I think this lady scammed Shop Your Way because
crap. My computer died, even though
this number had like negative 200 points. And the next day she comes in, she has 1,000 points. Like, not 1,000, but like 100,000. Excuse me. She had a... No, wait, no. She had...
There is one way to do that. And
she had $1,000 in points, I mean.
Yeah. I think the 100,000 is the right...
no, I think it's 100. Because 1,000's a dollar, so...
Yeah, 1,000's a dollar, so it would be... Oh, it would... No, it'd be
wait, no.
It'd be a million then.
Yeah, because the numbers were like super long in the receipt, like just really weird.
So yeah, there is one way to do that, and you know what it is? It's to sign into Shop Your Way Care, go into their account and type in 1 million points.
That's not what happened. She went through the customer service thing, and she did those like deals, like spend 50 get 50 or whatever.
Oh, and she didn't get a lot of her points.
And she didn't get them apparently, and so they gave it to her all at once instead of like in installments. Like you get $25 per 2 weeks or whatever. They just gave it to her all at once, so she had all these points buying up our store. That's probably why we're going bankrupt.
here's something that you're gonna hate. Shop Your Way does not go away with liquidation. You use Shop Your Way until the day you close. So if you have point issues, you're gonna have them until you close.
Okay, but didn't you say like you don't gain more points or something?
You don't get. You do. Well, okay. So your employee discount that's run off of surprise points gone. You don't get your employee discount because everything's on sale now. So
you don't get no more employee discount.
Your employee discount is gone. Once liquidation starts, you're done.
Wait. Since you're a former employee of Sears or Kmart now, do you still have your employee discount on Kmart.com?
No.
Wait.
They took it away. I actually still have my discount card. I still carry it with me.
Yeah. Isn't that discount card still active?
Nope. No, all the actual cards got disabled. January of 2017.
My laptop almost died. I thought I plugged it in, but it apparently died, even though it was plugged in. So I had to make sure. So I had to make sure it was really plugged in, and turns out it slipped out a little bit. So I had to plug it back in and then turn it right back on.
Wasn't that a shame?
Exactly.
You have to deal so much with Shop Your Way points.
I hate it when the plug just goes loose for no reason.
Never mind. I might not be a Kmart shopper. Jeez.
What?
My discounts worked for like 2 months after I left there.
Really?
Yeah, I think they just forgot to deactivate it.
Just E.
Well, I mean, when did you stop working for the when did you get let go? When was that? What?
I actually left the company before my store closed, but that was August of last year.
August of 18 or August of 17?
Yes.
And you had the discount card? Or no?
Yes.
Because that's.
Well, it was tied to my Shop Your Way, and I would still get the bonus points for it.
Yeah.
I know a guy in our store. I think he started June or July of 2017. And when the store closed, he had gotten a discount card, which was kind of weird because I was talking to him about that and, trying to figure out whether I would get one or not. If I logged into the portal, it said that it was pending printing or something like that. But I never got one. So.
You never got it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Got it.
Yeah, this is my original one. I never got a second one. And then what I did was, because I used it so much before they stopped with the actual like card like discount, and they did it with Shop Your Way. I took my barcode for Shop Your Way and just taped it on the back, so I just could still use the same card.
Ah,
That was actually Justin's idea.
Crafty.
Oh, okay.
Because none of my content is original. We all have established that. Everything that I do is from other people or other, inspiration. I'm not original in any way.
That's okay. Well, when does layaway stop?
Layaway stops immediately. No new.
Ours aren't.
So no new layaways.
We don't have that.
You probably
because they're not telling us anything.
You probably should stop doing layaways, like new ones, like very soon, if not already. So it'll. I mean, like ours was immediately the first day.
You know what I should do?
Public, no new layaways. That was the first thing.
The day they announced. Yeah, well, the day they announced, they put up a sign saying no new layaways.
No
yeah.
Well, when I went to the office, they said we're still doing layaway, so I was like, okay. But you know what I should do?
No new layaways.
The most expensive TV on layaway, then cancel it and get it for the liquidation price.
Ha.
Yeah, good luck. Well, the liquidation prices
just wait until it's like the last minute and just take it out of layaway and just buy it outright.
Yeah.
Well, here, $20
TV. Well, $20 4K Ultra HD Polaroid TV.
I think the way it usually works is like all of our layaways were out probably by middle of December, or maybe it was just a little bit after the middle of December. We didn't have any layaways after that. Shut layaway down if I remember right. In our store.
Yeah, September 16th, we'll all go down to Kmart, just put a TV on layaway, and then wait until like the last day of layaway, just take it out.
Sears made the worst decision of making our store closed now because of all the other retail stores that just closed. Like a lot in the mall. There's like barely any stores in our mall now. Best Buy is just going to keep their Davenport store open.
Are you the new Century 3 mall?
Yeah.
That mall is still open.
I thought they were closing it.
That was all rumors, because we actually talked to like some of like the mall like security staff, and that was not true.
When?
Like that day that we all went, like in June.
No, but I mean recently. I thought it was like another recent thing.
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Oh.
Unless I'm just not up with the times.
I don't know.
I can do a quick Google search again.
Yeah.
What are y'all's predictions for after Christmas for Sears and Kmart?
Liquidation outright.
Yeah. They're not going to last very long.
Yeah, they're just gonna go. They're just gonna say forget it, and then just liquidate immediately.
But Eddie's got to get as much money as he can before that happens.
Right. I think what's going to happen is they're going to close all the stores and try to keep their online channel going for as long as they can before it ultimately has to go to.
Yeah. From what I heard from reports and everything, it seems like they're open to people buying, the brands or whatever, like buying Kmart, buying Sears or whatever they need to do. So I don't think they're going to be able to find a buyer.
I honestly just hope someone buys either Kmart or Sears as a brand, because there is potential for both to live on. There is really potential.
All right,
still, it's not like a lost cause.
That's why we're gonna start a GoFundMe to buy Kmart. With that money, we'll find someone with really good business executive experience, and I will be
Leverage buyouts for the win.
I'll be the owner. All of you guys will be my executives, and then I'll have someone else be the CEO and actually run the company, and it'll be really good.
Wow.
I'll totally be your location manager.
You can be meme manager. So we have to have some good memes, and you're all right with that. You got some cringy ones, so we'll throw you in there.
All right, fine. I was gonna tell you where to put one, but okay. No one cares about geographics.
Well, apparently they do. They have a whole TV channel, National Geographic. That was really bad. That's the worst joke I've ever told.
That's the best one.
Just let it go.
No, I mean like real life location geographics. I would have been able to tell you which ones are popular and which ones are just not, are a lost cause. Plus, I can also be able to market your thing because I'm a marketing student.
But can you market them with memes?
Yeah, yes, you can. You definitely can. You just have to have the right ones, and we have to establish the right audience for it. And I think we're halfway there with the whole YouTube community behind like dying retail brands. We definitely have at least 50% of the audience we want.
Hey kids, we're gonna give you 50% off free not free, sorry. That started off badly. Hey kids, we're gonna give you 50% off retro t-shirts if you enter the code, hey, we're not dying.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Midwest Retail, that's the guy who made the video on our store.
Hey, Midwest Retail. What's
hey,
up?
you!
Hey,
Midwest Retailer. You made a video about...
hey, Midwest Retail follows me on Flickr. He follows me on Flickr.
And I was working at the time he came in.
That's incredible.
I need to fine tune my Facebook. I'm not ready.
So I don't know who you are. Yeah. On the other hand, Dick's Sporting Goods.
What about it?
I don't know.
Take Sporting Goods out of the name. You got a good name for a good brand. And then you'll have weirdos running towards the store because they found out Staples has Staples and they wonder if Dick's has
Midwest Retail.
We're totally filming.
That's gonna be the end of that conversation.
Wait, what happened? What did he say? I didn't hear.
A stupid metaphor about Staples and then Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm sure you could figure out where it went.
Hey, people know about this Midwest Retail guy? What does he look like?
All right, we're gonna find out what he looks like. Okay, we're gonna place our bets now.
Superimpose the photos.
He has black hair, 5'8". Not super thin, but like muscular.
What's his race?
He has a beard, definitely.
Oh, definitely Australian.
Midwest Retail is Australian?
Name, right?
No, he's from Northampton, Massachusetts.
That's such a random...
Well, that's why he has Midwestern in the name. Because like, Massachusetts... shoot.
It is not Western at all.
What?
Did you say Massachusetts or Mississippi?
Massachusetts.
No, I said that Midwest Retail is from Northampton, Massachusetts.
That's not Midwestern at all. Like, Massachusetts is all the way in the east, honestly.
I didn't think you knew that.
I did! I'm like, what? I'm like trying to figure this out. Why would he name himself Midwestern if he's all the way in Massachusetts?
Well, there's only one way to find out. And it's to ask him. Hey,
said he's from the Chicago area.
Okay.
It's time to play
Wheel of... Do you remember going to the store in Moline, Illinois,
Oh, now we know where he works.
Oh.
I mean, F it. Sorry if you don't want to listen.
Ooh. You're gonna. Somebody's gonna track you down.
Hey, come on. They don't know who I am. They don't.
They do now.
I'm a
Okay,
current employee.
Alex.
Who is a current employee at that Kmart?
You are,
50 other
Alex.
people.
And now we know your name. We know where you work.
What's my name?
Alex.
Current Kmart employee.
Your name is Alex, and it's in your profile picture.
Oh crap! I totally forgot about that.
I think there's also a picture of your shoulder.
Hold on. Let me change this real quick.
Well,
It's still showing up
for the last hour and 50 minutes. People.
It's still
know
showing
what
up.
your name is.
It's still showing up as Alex on mine because I joined really early.
Are you mad at Eddie Lampert? Yes, I think we all kind of are.
Yes.
That's kind of what this whole.
Honestly, Eddie should have stayed kidnapped. Because remember that time he got kidnapped?
I hear
I
you.
feel like that's a little far.
Yeah, Eddie Lampert got kidnapped once.
That's definitely a little far, but I see where you're coming from.
I mean, he definitely
Yeah, he
ruined
ruined-
both companies, but
Yeah.
I want to know what time he came in.
He was like kidnapped in like 03.
Yeah.
Yeah,
isn't
he
that
used to-
around the time he bought Kmart?
Yeah, it was around about that time.
yeah. Before he bought Kmart, he was in with a ton of money off of them.
No, actually Kmart was the one who bought Sears. Actually.
Wait,
Right, he bought
It's a
Kmart
su-
and then he bought Sears.
Yeah,
or
he.
merged them,
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
with Kmart bought
Right.
Sears.
Worst idea ever.
yeah.
Exactly.
I like how you word.
I mean,
this
they could have
question.
had a chance. They could have had a chance to like fix themselves, but nope.
I like how you
I
word this
think-
question. Midwest. Remember your video on Moline, as in he doesn't remember a video he made.
What?
Mulligan has
do
a
you
mullet.
Oh
remember
wait,
the video?
you're right. You're right. You're
Do you
right.
remember?
Mulligan
the
has
video
a
you
mullet.
There you go. There you go. There you go. In. There you go.
Hey.
Does that make sense now?
In. That's his store.
A.
So
Okay.
R.
go
C.
stalk him
Darks.
and internet greed.
Internet porno star Alex Hurst.
Oh,
Please don't.
and now they know your YouTube channel. So like, you-
Oh boy.
Alright, Mr. Hurst. I'm starting to guess that your last name is Hurst, to be honest. Because you kind of sound like a Hurst.
Not even close. We're not gonna go.
his last name is Henry.
My last name is obviously Lambert, and I
Had enough of that right now.
Aw.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's good.
There we go. All right, we're back to normal.
I'm like laughing so hard, yet I'm on the edge of doing something I don't want to do.
Sears is still alive and well in Mexico. Well, good for them. Not for long.
Not for long, because we got them tariffs.
June 3rd. Let me see if
They
I'm
can't
looking
ship
at that.
goods.
How are we gonna ship goods when they build that wall?
June 3rd. You must have been there on a morning because I always work Sunday morning.
I signed. So Trump had a petition for the wall, and he advertised it on YouTube and all that. And I signed it with, "You're gonna laugh when you hear this name, Wally McWallington."
Ha ha ha. Oh my god, we got Elton John over
Like-
here. Hold on, we got Elton
Like
John.
boat,
We're gonna crank the
it's
volume
exactly like Bodie McBoatface or Shooty McShootface or I don't know.
up. We don't talk about politics here.
Yes, we do.
Nope.
Okay, no, we don't. No, we don't.
I had to turn up I'm Still Standing came on, so I just have to. And I'm so jealous because Justin went to an Elton John concert recently, and so you know, I'm super jealous, and I love Elton John, so just have to appreciate for a second.
I went to my first concert recently.
What concert? Who'd you see?
A local Philadelphia band called Ruby the Hatchet. Big shout out to them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to, what are they called again?
Ruby the Hatchet.
Ruby the Hatchet. All right. If you are out there somewhere and you listen to music, look them up, because I don't know what kind of music they are, but go for it. I'm open to all ideas.
Well,
Go ahead. I'm just dancing. Go ahead.
okay, so with this closure of our store, so you know how they have the Sears home services thing?
What?
The Sears home services, like they have like a
Yeah.
employees around the world, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually in our area, the Sears hometown, or not Sears hometown, Sears home services employees base at our store.
Mm.
They use our like an extra area of the store that we do not use.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do they like store appliances and stuff there?
yeah, pretty much. They use that place for Sears shipments, the repair stuff and everything like that. And they also have 2 vans in the front of our parking lot for their repair services stuff. So I wonder where they're gonna base now after our store closes.
I don't know.
And
sure.
we still have a like 2016 or 20 something new vehicle in our Penske room. We don't know where that's going. I'll buy it for liquidation. It's a really nice vehicle. No one literally does not know. Well, I'm sure our store manager knows whose it is, but like it was like our past assistant manager's vehicle that he wanted to have for company travel or whatever. So
I got you. Okay. I'm gonna unmute you now, Android Center. If you can handle. There we go.
I was going to buy it too.
Well, no, it belongs to Alex.
Fuck.
I say Alex since it's his store. He gets dibs on everything that's in there.
oh yeah,
Including the Dibs ice cream?
Yep.
we don't have that at our store.
Shoot.
But you know what? Okay, you know what else happened to our store? Someone crashed into our. No one did that.
Oh,
What's your story? You shit. Oh,
someone left again.
someone left.
Oh, I must go to bed now.
We had a
Shame.
deer crash into our front door on Black Friday one year.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
what a perfect time.
That's awesome.
I'll see if I can find a picture of it.
That's wonderful.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So this vending machine people that own our vending machine for the snacks in the employee area,
Yeah.
they brought in a new vending machine for our employees that has like Apple Pay and everything. You can use your debit card now.
When
Well,
did they do that?
they like literally brought this like a week ago and we're closing. So like,
Yeah, they're gonna have to
Well, that's
take it
them.
back out.
I'm sure the Coca-Cola guy will be happy
Why?
because he always leaves like expired Coke cans in our vending machines.
That's because they don't care.
They
Oh,
really
speaking
don't.
of expired,
he literally scrubs off the expiration date.
Wait, does he really?
Speaking of
Yes, he does.
That's awesome.
speaking of expired soda, so recently one time I bought like a can of a Fanta Zero. Okay, so let me explain. School has like it's either diet or no calorie drinks. So I went to we have a all can machine. I went up there and I bought a Fanta Zero. It comes out, it's like 5-6 months expired. I'm like, what? And you know what? You know what's even more ridiculous? I can't get a refund for it because some idiots abused the refund policy enough to where the school doesn't give one anymore.
Oh.
Like, they don't give a hoot anymore. Oh yeah, you got expired soda or your soda didn't come out. Ha! No refund for you. I know you'll go and abuse it. Even though like 90% of the people that get screwed can't get a refund because of those idiots that abused it.
Speaking of vending machine refunds.
Yes.
Yes.
You hate my stories.
No.
We're building off of it.
Yeah, we're building off of it. So Service Desk has the option to do a vending machine refund.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I abuse it. No. Well, I don't abuse it, but like,
then you're part of the problem.
I don't use it for vending machine refunds. I use it for like, usually no one ever comes in for a vending machine refund, so I don't see the point for it.
We had this like maybe like once a week. Those like rides outside, half the time they wouldn't work.
Oh.
Because they're old.
Yeah. Oh, the rides. Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah, because they're old.
Oh well, I mean, like the little, like the candy thing. That's the thing I'd use it for. That's a vending. I don't really count that as a vending machine. Because like sometimes the quarters would get stuck and their quarter would be like lost. Like just getting like.
I had that actually. I had that happen to me at school. So, we used to have this vending machine in the hallway. It was like it was in the main hallway, and it was like, it wasn't really main hallway. It's more like all the way on the other side of the school. So there was two vending machines. There was a snack one and a soda one. A few weeks ago, the soda one had so many quarters just stuck in that slot that you could literally see them with when you have a flashlight. They'll just show up and they're like stuck in that one position. Eventually, they got them unstuck, but then recently, both vending machines, they went missing. They're gone, and now they're in the main hallway. You know, the one place where everyone just crowds the hallway for no reason. It sucks. Also, that same machine also rejected my quarters once.
Well, that's what you get. Oh.
I don't deserve it.
Okay, so Midwest Retail, to answer your question, as far as I know, we had a I don't think we had a Little Caesars, but we had some type of restaurant in the back. And if you go there, there's a big opening. It's by Sporting Goods that you can tell. But it closed because we couldn't upkeep employees there. So we had to shut it down, apparently. That's as far as I know from my assistant manager that told me about it.
Well, I have to take another restroom break because Mountain Dew goes right through me somehow. And now that I've been drinking a lot of water, this is the second bottle I've consumed. I really hope I don't finish it because I only have one left. And the water here at my new house tastes absolutely disgusting. It tastes like there's sawdust in the water. So that's why I drink bottled water.
Then get a new water filter.
Tried that. It didn't work.
Did you try boiling the water? Okay, I don't know.
That could work, but that takes a lot of time, and it's more worth just buying bottled water.
Just run it through a coffee machine and just take out water only.
No.
Then you gotta have to wait till it cools down. Never mind, just get bottled water. You're right.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to again relieve my bladder pressure. Hope that you guys don't ruin anything, and I will be back. And I will have an empty bladder, and my hands will smell like, what is it, pumpkin spice I think I have in there right now, so Uh-oh. Oh, now I'm getting Steam messages. I'm going to sign out of my Steam account because I'm getting Steam messages, so get out of here. All right. Okay. I will be right back. Enjoy yourselves.
I'll keep it entertaining.
Yeah, keep it entertaining.
I'll try.
And remember, I can hear you guys. I do have wireless, and these wireless headphones are really nice because they're not Bluetooth; they're actually radio.
Let me guess, you got it from Best Buy.
No, actually, I got them from They were hand-me-downs from Justin. I don't know where he got them, but Justin gave it to me. So I will be back, and yeah, the radio ones have a way further range, so like I can actually like hear you from pretty far away. I could like probably even take these downstairs but I'm gonna go to the restroom. I will be back. Please don't break anything.
Oh, I hope he won't.
Let's break something.
Don't break anything.
I'm just
Anyways,
joking.
everyone. Well, Jonas is gone. I have this best evil master plan. Okay, I don't really.
Let's sing "We Built This City."
No, let's not do that. Let's talk about what the live stream is about.
No.
Well, that's the point. Oh, someone else. Left. Who was that?
It's the thinning.
Anyway, it was ABMV24. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I'm trying to think about something that happened at our location I can tell a story about, but I don't really know anymore. I've pretty much told everything that I wanted to say.
You have told all the secrets.
Yeah. I bet you'll probably get a lot of random items during liquidation.
Random what?
Random items. Things that are in the warehouse that they're trying to get rid of.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we will.
Those.
Hey, I want to get the heat.
Oh, that was quick.
Like
Welcome back.
Thanks.
I know one thing you might get.
Rude interrupt. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, you might get one of those crappy emoji movie comforters.
Oh my god.
The Bridgeville
And you know
guy.
what? Speaking of those, so apparently when Yonkers, which is like a parent company, or no, the parent, some company of Bonton or whatever stores you guys have in your area, I guess they go through the same liquidation team or something. I don't know, because when I went to that store, they had like essential home products, and it had like a Kmart logo on the back. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Kmart just said fuck it and unloaded all their inventory to Bonton.
I know some liquidation, liquidators and stuff will sell products from other stores, and other stores are liquidating, like Gander Mountain. There was a ton of non-Gander Mountain items there, and it was liquidating. So
it's just to fill store space, honestly.
It's just nuts to make money.
Yeah.
To make money. Wherever they don't want to sell it, they give it to someone else and they sell it.
Keep on passing it down the line till they get rid of it.
Midwest, if you ever go to our store again during our liquidation, let me know. Come to service desk, and if Alex is up there, that's me. I'll hook you up with some goodies. Not what?
Some goodies.
That sounds wrong.
Like what?
Kmart goodies.
The Kmart erotica.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jonas.
I had to make the obvious joke.
Yeah.
I had to make the obvious joke.
Jonas, Jonas, I was telling Alex that he'll probably get a lot of random items in the store during liquidation.
Oh yeah. Like when we closed, it was like, or when we were announced, it was like right after Halloween, and we immediately, and Whitney Houston just got really loud. We immediately got like a ton of Halloween stuff, like after Halloween, like from the other stores that didn't sell it. like all their clearance stuff. They
great.
sent it all to our store, and we sold it all for full price.
Full price?
Well, whatever the liquidation price was at the time, it was like 20,
okay.
30% off. Yeah.
And when I first started, we had probably about 90 toolboxes in the back. The little Craftsman $120 rolling tool carts.
Yeah.
We didn't really sell any of them up until probably a month before we were closing, and then they were going down to like $40.
Oh.
And we ran through them pretty quick. But Christmas trees, we got pretty much a whole back room full of Christmas trees. I remember that too. So we got, like it was almost where you couldn't get through the back room when we first started with all that.
Speaking of the Rockford store, I remember calling that store like every week because there's always a member that wants like an item to be held there because they're gonna like drive over there, which is it's pretty far. It's like 60 miles or something like that from our store. I don't remember how many, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was far,
like
but
60?
something like that. I don't know.
All right.
But yeah, I would have to call them and like say, hey, this member at our store wants to hold this item at your store. They'll be there by tonight. Can you hold it for them? And they'd realize, oh yeah, that's fine. Whatever. And then like, I would have to get like an on-hand inquiry from them or something like that. They're so nice. Like, I love calling like other Kmart's. They're like, hi, this is another Milling or another Kmart calling.
I loved calling other stores too. That was like we didn't call other stores very often. I do remember that one time that we called one of the stores. I think it was the Bridgeville store. Like before it was probably like 6 months before we were closing, and we literally had like 2 rolls of register tape, and for whatever reason no one had ordered more register tape, and we were like so low. God. And so we were like, we need register tape. So I called over to Bridgeville and I was like, hey, you guys have like register tape that we can steal? And they were like, hang on a second. And they like somebody ran to the back. They're like, yeah, we have like 10 rolls we can give you. And I was like, I'll take it. And I like actually our HR person was the MOD at the time, and I was like, hey, can I like go and like get this stuff? And she's like, yeah, go for it. So I was like, pew! And I like drove all the way to that was the first time I went to Bridgeville.
Oh my god! So you got to stay clocked in and leave?
I got to stay clocked in and go to another store.
You could like went to McDonald's or something.
Actually, I did. I stopped at Sheetz.
Oh my god!
I stopped at Sheetz and got food on the clock. They don't know.
Wow.
That. They don't know that. Sheetz is better, not Wawa. Screw Wawa. So what else? Do you have any other like things, any concerns, any questions, any like things you want to talk about? Like about any stressors?
I don't know. I don't like if you.
How do you feel? What's going through your head?
Well, I mean, I don't want our store to close, obviously.
Oh yeah, of course. What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think you're gonna do when it's all said and done? What do you think you're?
Well, I mean, like again, I'm gonna stay till the end and have that great job duties part in my resume. I'm gonna fill that crap out, make it look very nice, and then try to get a job with it, and we'll see what happens.
Liquidator. Yeah, no, you'll get a lot of especially if depending on who your liquidator is. If you get a really good liquidator, that's a really good thing. We got really lucky with our liquidator because our liquidator, he was actually a former Kmart store manager. And whenever his store closed, he was like, screw it, I'm going to become a liquidator and close other Kmarts.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me this.
So we had that, so that we were really lucky with that. And he taught me a lot of stuff. He basically when he was gone, I was basically in charge of like all of liquidation. I know how all of that crap works. I know how to fill out the papers and the documents they have to sign and everything. It's pretty straightforward, but like selling fixtures, I mean, you have a knack for it. Our liquidator also gave me the power to negotiate prices So depending on how your liquidator is, you might get to negotiate. So you'll get to do like that kind of experience as well. Liquidating you get a lot of good experience, I think, because you're closing a store. Like that's not something that happens very often. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it, a lot of tearing down things and different store systems that take place. Oh yeah, online orders, by the way, should be done. You should be getting no more. Everything that's everything that's in your system, you guys will complete, and then that's it. They'll shut them off.
Well, my HR manager said that we're still doing it. We're gonna be turning it off soon, she said.
Yeah. Ours, they turned them off that day. However, that day we actually had 30 in the system for whatever reason. Like online orders were so busy. We had 30 in the system, and
you guys canceled it.
We said, screw it. We canceled every single one of them because we're like, F this. Like, we're not going to do your work for you if you're going to do this. So we canceled every single one. And I'm pretty sure the district manager was pretty pissed off about that. But like, what are you going to do? Like, we're closing. Like, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
And it's going to suck because you're slowly going to start cutting ties like with the Kmart brand. Like, you're just a store, and it sucks.
Pretty much. Honestly, I feel like betrayed.
It's betrayal. That's what it is. All right, Android Center, I'm going to let you speak again. Just don't talk over people. That's the issue we're having. All right.
I mean, I try.
Oh, he muted himself.
Oh, okay. What was I gonna say now? And also.
Oh, gotta go. He said. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Bye. Another thing is that, like, in our metrics, our shop your way would be like amazing, and our credit cards would be very good. Like, we used to get like every week, or most of the weeks anyways, we would get like 30 credit cards a week.
Damn.
So like,
we were lucky if we got like 3 a week. Holy crap.
Like, I thought that would be like a good thing that
definitely it is.
Sears would look at and be like, oh, they get a lot of credit cards, we're gonna keep them open. Like, because that builds interest on employees, or on employees. It builds interest on a lot of customers that have that a card, and the more they use it, the more money that they'll be getting. So apparently they didn't care for that. So it's just a lot of factors that I think that they should have looked at, or that they probably did look at, and I don't know. But I'm very bitter about it, I suppose.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like I said, I don't even think it's any of that. It's just it comes down to real estate value. That's what I think it is. He can't talk at the moment because his parents are awake, and he's not allowed to be up past 10 o'clock.
Wait, who?
Android Center. Is the
Midwest?
Question: have you ever like been to the back office and actually like looked at like your daily sales numbers, or looked at it on the RMU?
On the RMU?
Yeah. Whenever you log into an RMU, like when it goes beep beep beep.
Oh yeah, yes. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like it shows like the sales numbers for the previous day. Do you ever look at that? What do you average? If you don't mind saying.
I don't look at the RMU. I only look at the metrics sheets, because my store manager always gives us those sheets every day.
Next time you get a hold of an RMU, let me know. Like, get one like tomorrow, so we could see like what your sales were like today.
Wednesday.
Because like as soon as like it's people start catching on that you guys are closing, your sales are going to go up.
I don't know what's profitable in Sears' eyes.
I don't know. I think it depends on what store, but like our
Jonas,
store.
you're
our
cutting
store-
out.
Am I? I know I am on Discord just because Discord's annoying. But our store was before we
Like you
started.
talk and like goes like dies.
I think Discord is being a butthole.
I heard that being a butthole.
How's this? I'm just gonna turn up the gain on my microphone
Join. Maybe it's
and hopefully. Oh,
hello.
I turned up the gain on the microphone, so
Oh, hi. I can hear you.
can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay. What was I saying? We were averaging about like between $25,000 and $30,000 a day, which for retail is pretty damn low. But I mean that's just like what we were doing.
I mean, like again, I only look at the metric sheets and I look at the last year's sales percentage, and pretty much every day would we have at least 5% above what we did from last year.
Well, that's good. We were on
So-
a very, very quick decline. We were down at the end, I think, even after liquidation, we were down like $2 million from the year before. Like it was bad. We weren't as good as a lot of people thought we were. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, next time you get an RMU, take a look at it, see what your sales numbers are, and they'll skyrocket, they'll triple, they'll more than triple. That's what they did
during
with ours.
liquidation.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure, yeah.
yeah, they more than tripled.
Yeah, I went in right after school, like I said again, and people were already like rushing in. Like, there's no liquidation sale today.
Yeah, and people were probably mad.
Well, I don't know. I think they just like shopped anyways, but like there was like so many customers as usual.
Were your sales like still up, like your ad?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
All
guys are
ads
still
are
like
up.
you guys are still like at normal pricing for right now.
Yeah, we're still doing new layouts and everything, so
I would stop the layouts
well, I'm not in charge of that, so
because we were in the middle when we were announced. We were like smack dab in the middle of our pantry reset, and we just said screw it. We just stopped halfway through. That's why like whenever you looked at like some of the videos, like Wally's first video, like the day that we were announced, it looked like the store was kind of a mess. And it normally wasn't like that. It was only like that because we were actually in the middle of a reset and we just said, screw it, we're not finishing it. And that kind of made it look worse than it actually was. But we just said, screw it. Like, we're not going to finish the reset. Like, why? Why would we? Like, what's the point? Like, it's all going to get torn down anyway.
right. Speaking of, our reset lead is supposed to retire in February. Well, looks like she's retiring earlier than that.
Retire. Yeah, she's going to retire, like, now.
I saw Wally is creating a Facebook group.
Oh, really?
His
Oh,
stuff,
boy.
yeah.
I haven't seen it. I haven't.
Did you get approved yet?
Yeah, I got approved on it.
Oh,
Wait, you have to get
you
you have to get approved for Wally's group.
Yeah. You
What?
have to approve it.
What's it called? Is it just like Wally B26?
Wally B26 and friends. Yeah, I think he said that he was getting so swamped on his personal Facebook that he decided to create that group instead. Which I
Join group
completely
pending.
understand.
Oh, he created this like an hour ago. What the heck?
Yeah.
Why isn't he watching the stream?
No, I did message him actually and ask him about it, but mention it, but no response. So, like I said, he's probably, like he said in his video, he's probably swamped with requests.
Yeah, I got
So it's hard for him to keep up. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a busy
Which
guy.
like I said, I can understand. Yeah,
Isn't he like somewhere now? Like, isn't he like traveling? Didn't he travel somewhere?
Yeah,
recently?
he traveled to our store. No,
Yeah.
And friends. Yeah, I'm pending. Yeah, I haven't talked to Wally in a while.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? What was I trying to say? I don't know. Hey oh, the Bengals are playing.
Wow, this is like the most interaction I've had on this Facebook group.
What? On the Kmart one?
Reactions to my post.
I'm still pending.
The store is closing. If a store closing is announced, I don't shop there since I also want to keep people employed. So I'm shopping stores that are staying up. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Wait, what? Oh, if a store closing is announced, I don't shop there since I also want to keep the people employed, so I'm shopping at stores that are staying open. I would still, I mean, you can still go to the stores that are closing because the people that are there, they appreciate, you coming in and still supporting them. Because like, even though it is closing, you're still going there to show your support. As long as you're not one of those dick bags that are just like, I'm going in there just to get the deals, like if you're going and you're like, you're just genuinely shopping. That's like, I appreciated when people came in, like especially the ones that weren't, the deal hunters.
Especially like either way, if you don't, like, we're still gonna close either way. So
Yeah. I wanted to hold a mutiny. I want to stage a mutiny. Whenever we like announced the close, I was like, we're just all gonna just like stage a mutiny, and no one's gonna work at all. And that no one agreed to do it. I was like, who are they gonna get to close the store? They would probably just say, screw it, close the store immediately, and just ship everything off.
Oh. Like,
There was yeah. Go ahead.
No, I don't know what I'm saying.
I was gonna say,
Go ahead.
there was one Sears I saw on YouTube, and I don't know if it was legit or not, but supposedly someone said that in the middle of their liquidation, they just closed it and started packing up things and moving them out. But like I said, I don't know how legit that was. But
that something similar actually happened to one of the Sears that was closing near us. The South Hills, Bethel Park, Pittsburgh area. That store actually, well, what happened was the mall flooded. There was, because it was a huge like storm, the mall flooded, and like the ceiling that was like in the main like mall, it caved in like right outside of like where the Sears was, and they had to close it early because they like, you know what I mean? They couldn't get traffic in because the mall was flooded, so they had to close early.
Gotcha.
I don't know how early, but they did close early.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know how far they were into it. I think like a month and a half or so. But yeah, it was, someone that snuck into the place and started taking video. So he couldn't, and supposedly he didn't see employees or anything while he was taking the video. But I can't remember whose video it was, all particulars. But I do remember seeing that one.
What else? Do we have anything else we want to discuss? Does anybody that are watching have any idea or have any questions?
Yeah, questions.
If y'all want, I can grab like I'll find my like box of Kmart stuff. We can like look at it. If people are inclined to be interested.
I got a question.
What's your question?
So, my friend asked me why our store was closing. So, I was going to reply because they don't care about us. Is this going to reply?
Yep. That's what I tell people. That's exactly what I tell people. Cable. Cable is back.
I still go there, but it's mainly for the employees. Mainly go to our store?
Wait.
Oh, no, you're talking about other store. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even realize somebody asked where I live. I live in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. I'm not going to tell you exactly which town I live in. I don't actually live in the same town that I did 2 weeks ago, but I still live in the Pittsburgh area. I moved recently. And I'm sad because my internet speed has been decreased by 10 times. Because we had gigabit at the bungalow, and now I only get 100 meg.
Oh.
So that's sad, but it's good enough, I guess.
And all Kmart's are not closing.
Not all, but a significant portion of them.
Yeah.
142 Sears and Kmart's are closing right now.
And I swear, every time a list comes out, it seems that more Kmart's versus Sears close.
The last time, no, it was actually more Sears.
The last time, yeah, more Sears, surprisingly.
Yeah.
But I think this time it's more Kmart again.
Definitely.
Like, I don't know why. Like,
because they
nothing
don't care.
against Sears, but like,
because the Kmart real estate is more valuable because they're not in a mall, and they don't, and most of the Sears they don't actually own. Kmart Sears graphic T-shirt. You know what? I'm gonna go grab my my Kmart collection of like goodies, just so we can like look through them and reminisce. I have some really good stuff that I've never shown before. Keep talking.
Hi. What's up, everyone? Any more questions? Hello.
Here, I'm gonna put this guy in my spot while I.
Oh, okay. My stream hasn't updated for me yet, so
See it.
I'm sure other people. It's possible that Moline closing to get out of the renovation that was apparently planned. Other stores have planned downsize but closed totally. Okay, so about the renovation, I don't know where people are getting that information because I've never been told that we're getting a renovation. Although they've been doing a lot of repairs on our store. Oh my god, that's a creepy skeleton.
Yep.
But I would like to get a link to that, wherever that person said we're gonna get a renovation. That's pretty interesting. But it might have been before I was there, and they just never talked about it ever again. Pretty cool. I wish we got a renovation.
Me too. All right. So this skeleton was in our break room. We had a
oh my god!
We put a Kmart shirt on him. He has a
to show how old people work there. Okay.
He has his own
Honestly,
name tag.
skeleton's not really that creepy.
It's pretty
Oh,
good.
he's
though.
back.
He's got a Ken name tag. This is actually the our
I can't
manager's
hear
our general
myself.
manager's name tag.
Microphone's not even loud enough.
Thoughts on network marketing the Kmart SmartSense brand? What's your thoughts, Jonas?
SmartSense stuff is amazing.
Is my mic even working?
You know, yes, it is. You know what we did like last Sunday? No, it was like 2 Sundays ago. 2 Sundays ago, we had a taste test table for members to taste test all the SmartSense products we had. Or not all, but like SmartSense chips and SmartSense soda. We had like a taste, like they could.
Here's what
like,
these buttons look
grab a
like, by
little
the
cup of
way.
that.
The stream's gonna take a minute to update, but
I remember this. I had done a taste test thing before when I was young.
We have
So-
one cart at our store that has that.
yeah, we only had like 3.
And I don't know. I don't know why they removed them. These were like the best
Beautiful
things.
people at Super K gave me this. It's a raincoat with the Super Kmart logo on it,
Oh,
and I guess they use this to like get carts and stuff. I got it for, they gave it to me for $3.
Nice. So if I was going to buy that foam sign, how much do liquidators usually make you want to pay for that?
It's per liquidator. Nobody sets the price. The liquidators set all the prices.
I know, but what's like an average price?
I don't know. I paid $2 for mine.
You paid $2 for your sign?
Yes, I did.
Nope.
Oh my god, your liquidator is awesome.
Talking about that foam sign that says Kmart.
Yeah.
I think the guy at our store got his for $1.
What?
Let's see if my earphones are actually still alive.
But technically, you're not allowed to buy those.
No.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard
Well,
that
soon you
more
might as
liquidators
well
are getting
be
more
able
strict
to.
about Kmart
I don't know
branded
why.
stuff.
Ours was great.
Let's be honest.
here.
Sears is not going to exit their bankruptcy.
I took our service desk phone.
Oh my god, I want that. You're making me think about things I want. I'm gonna be spending too much money when I'm supposed to be saving.
This I took for free. They still had it. Like I
$2,
can't
what I'm
actually.
saying.
I came and got this like when I had to turn my keys in a week after the store.
Yeah,
closed,
these
and I was
earphones
like,
are dead.
I want this, and they're just like, take it. So I took it.
You got what?
The phone.
Oh.
Is it? Yeah, it's a Nortel phone. Yeah.
Oh my god, your guys' phone system was way bigger than ours. What the heck is that?
Mine's
Ours
definitely
is like
bigger.
a basic
it's,
one.
That was
an iPhone
that
X.
was like one of the bigger ones. Not all of. Only that one was big like that.
Yeah.
Oh. How many lines did it support?
4.
I mean, I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah, that's like a Nortel Meridian system.
See, ours supports 4 lines, but for some reason, line 3 does not work. It just has like a white noise, and then line 4 has very very loud static noises.
I love
Like, it's
this
really
piece of
hard
paper.
to hear.
This piece of paper is our front end lead made like a list of duties for cashiers, and it's wonderful. It's like the best thing I've ever seen.
You guys still had a front end lead when you guys closed?
No, she left like probably she got let go like a year before we closed.
What to say?
Let's see. You ready? Here, I'll read the whole thing for you.
Okay.
Okay. Start time. Be at service desk, sign in, go to assigned register. Register 1 is for first cashier, and it's the handicapped register. She made sure to put that on there. Sign in, go to register, open drawer and count, turn on light. If start ringing if lines, do a quick cleanup of your area. In order to keep our store looking nice, we all must help initial online of things you did. Reboot registers 2, 4, 6, and 8, then 3, 5, and 7. Clean.
Wait, what?
Clean registers, bagging area, and pin pads. Stock register tape and Catalina tape. Clean under register, garbage left behinds. Stock bags. Clean handicap carts. Fill pegs. Bag stuffers. Oh, those pegs were the bane of everyone's existence. Check candy dates and straighten. Sort return buggies. If not busy, do returns. Collect security devices and take back. Do training. Metrics. Check your message of the day. Ways to improve metrics and receive more hours. Be friendly. Say hello. Get Shop Your Way info. Phone number. Ask if they found everything. Open up
I tried
Kmart.com
Shop Your Way
orders.
and it failed on me.
Ring up items. Talk with customers. Offer smart plans where applicable. Friendly. Ask, may I put this on your Sears card? Do you have a Sears card? Offer to open a Sears card. Finish up sale. Have them choose receipt. Thank them by name and tell them about feedback. Highlight the area. They get entered into winning $500 and so do you. New grill, patio furniture, appliances, spring wardrobe. Working together to help our members. Priceless. She went all out.
Dang. She's a good front end lead.
She was. She was the best front end lead.
Yeah, I will say that you'll get a ton more strays probably to put up. Yeah,
I'm sure.
because they'll ring them. They'll have you ring stuff up, and they'll be like, "Yeah, toss that back."
You know what I'm
Half
so
the cart.
mad about? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
The
I don't even know
Moline
what to do, so
store
I'm
was
just gonna post
owned
in the meme
by
chat.
Sears Holdings when the CEO bought the property from his his real estate company or whatever.
Hold on, I'm digging through crap.
But yeah, we were owned by the Sears company. Anyways, so I am so mad that like customers that don't get their way, they're like, well, I hope your store's on the next closing list, or I hope you guys close. And now we are, and I'm like, they got what they want.
You're absolutely right on that one.
Yeah.
Finally. Okay, I had to dig this basket out of a giant box.
Absolutely right.
Here's my Kmart basket, and it's full with all kinds of goodies, including this receipt from our store that was from before we were closing. It makes me happy.
Midwest, we own that entire lot. So where Verizon is and this old like
I
store
got
to the
another
left,
one that will go
we
with
own that entire lot.
Oh wait, he's not in here.
Kmart security vest.
Oh my god, I want to get that. I know where it is. I feel like it's like stealing it. I'm just kidding.
Just take it.
No,
I
should. I'm gonna ask, but
I just took it. This that I'm about to show you is probably my most prized possession.
what is it? It's
our
a walkie-talkie.
No, it's our store stamp.
Oh. Hey, that is a good.
reactions.
Oh my god.
It has our store number and address on it.
Yep.
It's a stamper. Our store had, I believe, 3 of them, and I took one.
I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen pictures of it.
I drew this today.
If you find it, take it, because they're supposed to send them back. But I took
The stamps?
Actually,
Yes,
was like,
the store
Oh, we have a
Like,
bunch
I
everywhere.
drew
We'll
it
take
today.
one.
HR has it. Service Desk has it. Layaway has it.
We'll take one.
I will. I mean, Service Desk doesn't even use it. I stamp it on random items. I just feel bored when I'm bored.
Got my mouse pad, the Click It Real Good mouse pad. You guys have those? Question mark?
What?
Do you have the Click It Real Good mouse pads?
Yeah, we do, but they're all like, used, like
Oh.
really badly used,
I got really good ones.
abused by members.
This, okay, I want to show this off because this is so
hey.
entertaining. What?
This guy in chat, I think he's calling you a heartless.
I think he's calling Sears that.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know because he's trying to tell you something, but you haven't
Oh.
responded.
Is he?
So.
Oh.
Yeah, he said he'd like send you a
Same
project or
presentation.
something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, send it. I want to read it. This is really entertaining.
What is it?
It's a blank DVD case. There's a story behind. There's a story. No, listen. There's a story behind this.
Okay.
Inside, there is a magazine, like an ad, and a CD, like a CD-ROM, one of those like record ones that we sold. And on it, he wrote "The Way," King James Version Bible notes, The Good Fight, Israel's Wanderings maps with notes. Make free copies. And on this, it's an ad for one of those like things that you like carry with you that like stop like radio waves. And this post-it note says, "A firearm for defense is not enough. The government is zapping us. I got a Defender June of 2014, $307 total with shipping." And this is an ad to buy one of those things. And basically this guy used to come into our store all the time, and he was freaking weird. And he always
Cryptic hints or conspiracy theorist.
he always carried a knife on him.
Oh,
Oh my.
He always carried
my God.
like a hunting knife, and he was so weird.
That's
He would always like
ridiculous.
come in and like one time he found like a pencil, like one of those like lead pencils that was like used, and it obviously had belonged to like a customer or something. And he was like, he'd always come up and be like, "Can I take this?" And I was like, "Sure, you can have it." And he would like tell us like he would come and tell us like weird stories about like whenever it was Halloween one year, he was like, do you know what Halloween is? Do you know like how it started? He was like, they took babies and they like made oil out of their skin and like all this like weird crap.
Okay,
And this really creepy dude, and he gave me this, and so I keep it because it's a memory from Kmart. I have the Kmart folder. I don't know if you.
Do you have any security
This was a
tape?
freebie Saturday thing. What?
Do you have any security tapes?
I almost had one.
No.
Almost. I'll tell you about it.
Yes, I think you did.
Legal
But
reasons
refresh
you can't
me.
show them.
Did I tell you about the death tape?
Yes, I do remember
No.
that.
The
You
death
told me
tape.
something about it.
It's
You never
amazing.
told me.
Hold on, give me a minute. Let me go through more of this stuff. I'll see what else I want to show.
Okay. I'm hoping to get at least one tape from security, and hopefully I can watch it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I have all kinds of cool stuff in here. Ah, I found that name tag.
Huh?
Hold on.
Do you still have a ka-ching button in your store?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. What? I was responding to Edward.
I think there's some sort of shop your way thing that they were doing back years ago where like it was an easy button like Staples has. But if you click on it or hit it, it goes ka-ching.
I heard about
I
that.
used to
but I don't-
have
Yeah.
one, and I lost it, and I'm upset.
sure it was like, oh,
Yeah, I was able to find mine in the office, and I ended up, getting it as part of a deal of the stuff I was buying. So I've still got it, and they're putting new batteries in. It works, of course. It's not as,
So
Do you guys do
Like-
Blue Lightning?
Blue Lightning.
Blue Lightning. Do you
That-
ever do that?
the heck is that?
This, I just showed the card on the stream. You'll see it in a second.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, where they would load it into the RMU or whatever.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
That was the coolest thing. I took one of these.
I'm so close.
Um,
I don't want to do right
here's
now.
And the
my-
cashier would just scan it and boom.
Here's my old name tag with the
Interesting.
little pin on the back. And then I have a bunch of these. There's some more down there, but these are like Kmart Game Changer pin. What is this? I think this is a 5-year veteran pin that I stole.
Oh,
Welcome, assist, thank. That was like a shop your way thing. Pins. I have all kinds of stuff. I have way more stuff. I actually do want to make a video about all the stuff I have, so I'm gonna stop doing this
you
because
should.
I'm tired of
That'd be
this.
cool.
Where did,
I have all kinds
at least
of
at,
trips.
at your location, where did they put the ka-ching buttons after that event was over?
We had them, like, like the very last register, there's like that, like, just like that counter that has like
Yeah.
nothing, no one uses it.
Yeah.
We had them like way under there.
Oh,
And
that's definitely not at ours.
And I had one and I lost it. I'm so mad.
Yeah, let's see if I can.
If I find some at our store, I'll send you one.
Sweet. Alright, I'm moving Mr. Skeleton Man. He's going to sit down. Check my phone real quick.
Oh
There
my
it
god,
is.
yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
So wait, why would people hit that button when they like redeem a lot of points or what?
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story in it. Nobody in our store knew really, or, that I talked to at least.
Just a random thing they wanted to spend more money on.
Yeah.
Jonas is sitting again.
What's up?
I'm sorry for all this heavy breathing, but like, I'm not really feeling good right now.
Sorry. I was just playing. I'm the worst. I'm the worst at jokes.
I have like 5 of the Game Changer lanyards.
Game Changer lanyards?
Yeah.
They have lanyards?
Yeah.
I didn't have any lanyards, but
They
I
should
do.
use it versus the. I don't like the ugly Kmart lanyards. They should use the Game Changer one. They're like really nice.
You'll have to send me a picture. Send a picture in the Discord.
I thought I sent it once. I don't have it near me. I have to find it. Find them. But we have like 2 bags of them.
We get to watch the presentation. Did you actually send it to the email?
You sent it to your business and create an email, I'm pretty sure. Delayed specials in electronics department.
I'm
Go
not
there
logged
now.
I'm not logged into it on this computer, and when I try to log into it, it's linked to Justin's phone. So I'll see if I'll see if it's on my. I am logged into it on my phone though. Where is Gmail? This is what it sounds like when love is high. Let's see.
Hello?
Kmart.
I'm listening along to your live stream. Or to your Spotify.
Wait, who is this? Oh, I don't think this is you. Somebody emailed us yesterday, and I don't know who they are. Craigslist ad reply is his name.
Oh boy.
I've never used Craigslist in my life. I don't know. Seems like a cool dude. Let's chat. Are you guys a couple? That's actually written in the email. Are you guys a couple? No. Or maybe. You have to find out yourself. No. Justin and I are not a couple. Although he is the only man that I will ever spoon with while watching the B movie and fall asleep next to in a twin bed. Which has happened. Quite literally.
It's not funny.
Yes, it is. I'm a funny person.
Oh, so someone on the brink of literally upchucking is funny.
What?
That's what I'm right now. Like,
What are you saying? Are you trying to say something?
Is that the real Nate guy?
Which one?
The one I just commented.
no, it's just his second
That
channel.
Nate guy on YouTube. What? Yep. No, that's him.
Oh no, wait, it's just made.
What did I
That's
just
the
walk
real
into? You walked
one!
into a mess. This stream has turned into like a big mess of garbage.
You should have been here earlier.
Well, it'll be reposted on YouTube, so you'll get to see it all.
I said a very great story. No, I didn't.
You told some
I
good
don't
stories. Is there anything else that you like want to add or like anything?
Well, I did have something. Oh yeah, okay, not anything to add about that, but if you had one question to ask the CEO or the former CEO now, what would you ask?
I'd ask.
What
can
the
you
hell
fix
is
the
your
company?
problem? That's
For
like,
me, I'd ask him, can you at least try to fix the company and not just collect all the money for it?
the answer to that is no.
Obviously, he'll just
First
like,
thing I heard about was spooning with another
walks
man.
away.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Justin have possibly at one point in time, by maybe accident, have slept together in a twin bed, and waking up spooning with each other while watching the B movie. Like that may have actually happened. Like before we moved in together. And now I don't live with him anymore. But that's not because we're in a bad relationship. It's because I have issues in other places that are not have nothing to deal with Justin. Well, most of it is money. The second of it is something that I really don't want to go into because it involves other people that are somewhat part of the channel, question mark? Not really, but somebody that Justin knows very well. We'll just say that. There's some fighting going on. But
that Nate guy, I think he's on I think he's in the Kmart Friends Facebook group. If I remember
Okay,
correctly.
so
I've seen him comment on something. I thought.
Oh wait.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Every time I see like a Kia or a Hyundai in a parking lot, I just want to stay cautious, and I recommend like everyone just park as far away from a Kia or a Hyundai as possible, because I've heard there's beginning to like catch fire
while they're off.
While driving, yes.
Wow, you mean while driving, not off?
Yes, I watch the news. Seriously though, it's like a major story that could actually cause a controversy and damage to the reputation of the companies. Because if a car catches fire while it's driving and it has no real cause to it, that could be major damage to a company's reputation with the consumer. So, like, if your product catches fire or does something else, that's not good. It's never good.
Let's go crazy. Okay.
Oh, you're listening to it too?
Yeah.
I see you. Oh, okay. I see you.
Yeah.
You linked your Spotify to mine.
Yep.
Nice.
I knew it. I knew no one would care.
I don't.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey, this is Sears Holdings bankruptcy stream.
I'm sorry. That was.
Let's get back on subject.
Yeah, let's get back on Sears bankruptcy. Is there anything else? Oh, hey, there's your email. I saw your live stream via YouTube and decided to show you the project I made for saving the Kmart brand. It deals with the network marketing, aka door-to-door salesman. Hope
you
you
said it's
enjoy
confidential and you're saying it out loud.
Sincerely, Edward L. Guerrer. I'm sorry if I just like totally exposed who you are on the internet.
You kind of just did.
Let's open it.
To him.
I have Google Docs or Google Sheets or whatever.
So McDonald's just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Oh, I mean Sears.
Are you serious?
No one would see that coming.
The one company in the world that would never file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
Hey, you never know. Something else could come along and be like way better.
Is there anything else? Anything else that we want to discuss? Because I think we're running out of things to talk about.
We literally have run out of things to talk about.
We'll definitely continue later, because you of course are like you're going through it again right now. Or
they pretty much just filed today, so like we'll have more things to talk about like later.
Yeah, as we go through,
so
we can do more of these.
Yeah, I can give you guys an update on how liquidation's going, which I don't like to talk about, but we'll do it.
I mean, we can always just wait until the full they're finally closing thing becomes announced and becomes public and all that.
It is. Oh, you're talking about like all
then
stores?
We have like more stuff to talk about, but for now it's just it just started. We're in shock.
Well,
I was talking about the
RCA Electronics.
I know, but I think we've run out of steam. I think
we have.
I think this is probably the end of our discussions today, unless anyone has anything else to add.
I have one recommendation.
Sure.
Stop cutting.
Stop
to Sears, anyways. Stop cutting positions. Loss prevention.
That's not gonna.
I got one suggestion.
Huh?
I got one suggestion.
What's your suggestion?
Fire Eddie Lampert.
It's not gonna happen.
What?
Sears at this point, Sears Holdings Corporation as a
Yeah,
company.
yeah. Eddie pretty
is
much
complete-
just crippled the entire company.
It's a lost cause.
Yeah, pretty much Eddie just crippled the company at this point.
Hey, Kevin's here. Wow.
Oh no.
He's a little late.
Damn.
He's
Kevin.
very late.
Kevin, you could have like given a lot of like decent input here.
Yeah, man.
Oh well. Well, anyway, yeah. So I mean, just my recommendation to you is stay strong. We're here for you. I've been through it. I lived it, and you know, I know the feels. I know what it's like. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I will never be able to visit a Sears brand.
Anyways, I wish I could transfer.
there's nowhere to transfer to, is there?
I know, man.
Because they're closing like all
Like,
of them.
I'll just move to Hoffman Estates and just work at
Just
their
work at their
headquarters,
corporate.
you know? Yeah. I'll never get laid off. Yeah, actually, they've been laying off some employees over there. But yeah, I think this is a good wrap.
Yeah, it's
I
a
agree.
good wrap up for now. We'll wait until the full thing
Send
just
at me next
begins to
time.
unravel before we can start another discussion, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to thank all. It was roughly 20 people at a time watching. There was probably more that came and went. Thanks, Nate, for coming up. Thanks for Midwest. Thanks for coming out. Wesley West, he was here the entire night. Edward.
I know him for his previous stuff.
Edward Gerwer was there for most of the night. Andrew Potter. I don't know how long you were here for. Probably a while. Blogman. News 89 was here for a bit of time. I don't know if he's still here, but he was earlier on. I'm just scrolling through to see who's all here. Creeper Guy was here pretty much the whole time.
So hot.
Team 7 channel, which I got some things to say about him, but that's okay. He's just a young kid. He's just a young guy. I'm not gonna pick on him. Let me see. Yeah, News GRM Adventures. He was here in the beginning.
That's quite far.
Yeah. I appreciate everybody. Everybody comment out. We'll do one of these maybe again, maybe in a month or so. I don't know. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe we'll do this like once a month. So like we, have a decent amount of
do this
stories.
again when like the whole thing begins.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
It's up to Alex. He's the one going through it right
Oh,
now.
I'm available all the time, but what about you?
Me, not so much.
Exactly.
I work between 40 and 45 hours a week, and then the other time that I'm not
Getting that overtime.
I'm either playing Fortnite or spending time with my girlfriend at her house. So so I'm a busy guy. And sometimes I work on videos for the YouTube channel. Sometimes. That happens sometimes. Well, I'll miss the Moline Kmart. Yeah. This one, I dedicate this stream to the Moline Kmart. Rest in peace, Moline Kmart. Whenever, I don't know what your closing date is yet.
Nope, no one knows.
No one knows yet. Yeah, no, you know as much as we do. So, and that's
literally.
That really sucks.
They're not letting us know anything.
Damn. Well, wish you all the best of luck. I'm gonna end the stream now, and then we'll say our goodbyes.
Bye.
Outside of the stream. Except Android Center is gonna leave right now.
I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go when everyone starts leaving.
Well, okay. Well, thanks YouTube for coming out. We'll do one of these soon. Our Sears videos are coming out soon, and we're gonna do a video about coons really soon. So things to look forward to. Cool. All right. We're out of here. Goodbye. Stop streaming.